Can y'all hear me now? Is there sound now?
Testing. Sound? Yes, no, maybe so. Are we good? Yeah, let's go. I don't know why I did that. That was weird. But I appreciate anybody that's popping in here. Feel free to say what's up in the chat. I am not speaking sign language. I'm just talking with my hands, assuming that you guys can hear me, but apparently not. So good call on that, or good looks on saying what's up and telling me that I was muted or whatever. I had to close out the live stream and back up. But I think we are good to go. I think we got our products available to tag when we go to tag them. What's going on? Welcome in, welcome in. Yo, Chroma, Sophie, hello. Kiwi, hello. Hemp Familia, everybody's joining me today. I appreciate everybody in here. You like the ceiling fan futuristic? Your boy installed that himself. That's actually the first ceiling fan I've done all by myself. So I felt like a big boy when I did it, you know. Where's the golden in that girl? Actually, Dog Mom is teaching tap tonight. Well, she's teaching multiple classes, but she's going to be gone till about. I'm putting her on the spot here, and we can get to that super chat goal. I'll stay live till Dog Mom gets home. I got some chores that I need to knock out. Bro did a good job on the fan. Hey, I'll take it, brother. And it came with this remote. Look at this. Look at this. Your boy can hit it with the light. Oh, the switch is off over there. If the switch is on, I can hit it with this light and control everything from here too. So that's a double whammy. I think we got everything. Only last thing. Hold on. I got to pin this. Pin a comment real quick. Hold on. Let's do equals best way to support the channel. If you guys want to support the channel in any way, double tapping that screen, chatting with us, or subscribing. Any of those ways are good ways. Hello, Jesus. Hey, I'll take it, brother. I'll take it, Luke. What's going on, Malachi? Your boy's just trying to get this pinned comment here. We're going to pin this message, and then we should be good to go. All right. Glad to catch another live stream. I'm good. I'm glad to see you, William. Honestly, I love having some people from all over the world. So I'm glad that you felt like you was welcome back in here, because you always are. Sweet Lord, baby Jesus. Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. But like I said, best way to support the channels are double tapping the screen, saying what's up in the chat, hanging out with me. And also, we have $1 memberships down below. If you want to join, you get early access to members-only content, members-only live streams, and you get a special logo in the chat. Your name turns green, basically. Dog Mom likes the members a lot, for sure. And super chatting is another way. Or the stickers. Dog Mom dropped a sticker earlier for me, so big appreciation to her. But we about to go ahead and get going. Here, I'll give y'all a sneak peek of what it looks like on the back end right here. This is where your boy was just sitting at. We got the, what do you call this, command center right here, basically. We got the live stream pulled up right there, and I can see chat and everything and control some of the settings. And then over here, I was just grabbing some copy-pastables that I got. But I'm about to pull y'all into the kitchen because we need to go ahead and get started on some of these chores. These chores. Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. Hey, your boy worked earlier today. What you mean? This is my second job, brother. J Clips. What's up, Cameron? That's what I'm talking about by a member in the chat. See, your name turns green. It's only $1. So it's the best way to support the channel. So what's going on, brother? William became a member. Let's go, William. Much appreciated, brother. It's good to see you again. And I'm glad that you joined and became a member, because you will get early access to the videos, and it's just the best way to support the channel. So big dubs in the chat for William. I appreciate you, brother. I'm trying to get us set up on this ring light right here. I'm doing a lot of walking and talking. And then I need to grab a phone charger. And let's go ahead and tag our first product. For now, we're going to start with the ring light that we're using here. So, like I said, another great way for everybody to see what we're using, what we use, and how we use it, and the best ways or best products that we found. Because I've gone through like 3 ring lights, boys. This one, do not recommend. The one that I'm using right now, I do recommend. So I like to tag the products that we use and stand behind, so it's easier. And your boy's repping the YouTube shop and hoodie. So if you hear me talk about the products, you know why. Hey, I appreciate it. Been a day. What's going on, Robert? Welcome in. Big dubs in the chat for William, though. Dog Mom would definitely be happy that I got a member while I was live. She'd be like, hey, see, it's not just me. Because sometimes when I'm live on here, I feel like all the viewers fall down. I'm like, nobody wants to see me, man. They only want to see her. So I appreciate you, brother, for sure. What's going on, baseball? What's going on? Let me turn some lights on in the kitchen here. And then also, I'm going to open up these blinds like Dog Mom be doing. And then we'll, oh, what? I guess this fell on her, on one of her lives. Good thing it's just an easy little hook, right? We can get that. Hey, Dog Dad fixing another thing in the house. Maybe. There we go. There we go. Now we can open these. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, thank you to William, our newest member in the chat. Dog Dad does the dish. Yes, so Dog Mom left me with a few dishes. She had done them, I guess, earlier today on the stream with y'all. I'm going to put these dishes away. Let's go ahead and talk about what we're actually going to get into here. So, your boy's game plan right now is put these dishes away that Dog Mom left me. Boom, bada bing, right here. Got to put those away. And then, yeah, boys working with the sweet potatoes again. So what I'm going to do is wash these, and then we are going to chop them up and get them cooking. Dog Mom and I have been using them for meal prep, and it's a good snack for Roscoe. So it's nice and healthy for him because that boy is a sensitive doggy. He's got a lot of food allergies that we can't pinpoint, but sweet potatoes is not one, and he's a fan of it. So that is what we're going to be feeding him when it comes to his treat time. And the doggy's right here, William. He's just hanging out with me. Right over there laying down. He's chilling in the cut. If you guys haven't yet, double tap that screen if you're new in here. It definitely helps move the algorithm. The only thing that I need to do is grab the phone charger, and then I think we are ready to get this thing going, boys. And any ladies that pop in, too. Any ladies as well. We support our ladies. That's why your boy's going to knock out some of these chores while she's gone. Because she'll be happy when she gets here. You know what I mean? We're getting brownie points right now, boys. This is how we unlock brownie points. Take it easy, Lord. Appreciate you stopping in. What was I grabbing in here, boys? Oh, phone charger. Phone charger. All right. The boys were hitting me up on Discord, too. They're like, you getting on today? And I was like, man, I'm about to fire up the live. So I'm choosing y'all over my homies. Man, I'm choosing y'all over the homies. Feel appreciated. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to hop in the Discord with their boys after a long day of work, but your boy's like, you know what would make me even happier? Is a happy lady. She was gonna have to do all this stuff when she got home, so I figure I'd go ahead. Thinking of dropping a donation for the dog to get a treat or toy? Let's go, brother. That'd be awesome. That would be awesome. Roscoe's got a ton of toys. We've been thinking about doing a big purge on some of his toys because some of y'all want to send him some toys, and that boy got way too many right now, so we need to purge them, basically. But I got to do it when he's not here because I kind of feel bad. When he's here and he's staring at me, even just picking up his toys around the house and putting them in the basket or whatever, I can tell he's getting offended. So we're going to have to do it when he's not here, you know what I mean? The second he sees me starting to throw them away, he's going to be pissed. Appreciate you joining up, though, William. That definitely is the best thing that's happened on this live so far. William, actually, the best thing that just happened is what you just did, brother. Let's go, brother, with the 10. Big dubs in the chat. If anybody's in here and they haven't liked William's donation, please go ahead and like that. I appreciate your support, homie. Sports, welcome in, welcome in. William just dropped a nice little dono for us, taking over Dog Mom's duties today. I'm going to put the dishes away. I'm going to do some dishes. I'm going to prep these potatoes, meal prep them, and we'll see where we're at with the live stream after that. But big dubs in the chat for William. Not only did he become a member like Sports is, but he also just dropped a fat dono, brother. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate that, homie. I do indeed. I do indeed. Your dog Neek says hello. Tell your doggy I said hello. Dogs owed a hot dog now. Hey! I forgot about that stream. Yeah. We'll definitely do another bonfire stream here soon. And maybe I'll figure out a way to get a message out to you when we're going to do it. Because that was a fun stream, firing up the bonfire. And we still got some wood from that. It ain't going to get cold anymore in Florida, I don't think. But we can still do a little bonfire, you know? And that was funny. We clipped a couple of those clips from that bonfire. I've yet to edit them and make them into some shorts. but I want to do that so that we can highlight some of those donos that you dropped the other night, brother. Because you put logs on the fire, and then you also got Roscoe his own hot dog that we roasted. Not even just a plain hot dog, roasted. So that man was living life that night. You remember how happy he got. You spoiled him that night, brother. So I'll definitely make a note that Roscoe is owed a hot dog on behalf of William. Let me turn on this little light as well. Okay, bada bing, bada boom. And let's put away some of these dishes. Your boy likes to just sit here and talk. Dog mom actually gets stuff done. Me on the live, I'm like, let me talk to the chat. Let me see what they're saying. What's going on, Gunner? Hey, I'd appreciate it, brother, but no worries. The best way you can support without spending any money, double tap that screen, and also subscribe to the channel. Turn those bell notifications on, and then you'll know whenever we're live. So that's another free way to support the channel. Eric, I enjoy daylight savings time, at least when it goes like this, where we get an extra hour of daylight at the nighttime, because it was getting dark at like 6:30 here, and man, sometimes I just don't like that. It's a little too early, and then it gives me an extra hour if I'm working ever to get my job done before the sun goes down. If you guys don't know, your boy runs a pressure washing business here in Orlando, so that's what I do full time. The YouTube is kind of like a hobby. It's a little hobby jobby, you know what I mean? A little side hustle. But your boy runs a pressure washing business here in Orlando. So that's what I'm usually doing day in and day out. So if my face gets redder or I get tanner over this summer, you know it's because I'm working outside every day. Every 10 pounds of donation should be a markup for the dog is owed a hot dog. Hey, I agree to that, brother. I agree to that. We're gonna have to have a daily limit though. Because my man will eat a whole pack of hot dogs if you let him. If I let you and we let him, my man ain't gonna complain. He'll eat the whole pack. Internet said my boy looking healthy. My girl didn't put any product in my hair today. She was in a rush when I got home. I didn't get home till about 3:30, and she was leaving right there at 4. So usually I take a shower and then I'll let her do some product in my hair and stuff like that. But we all natural today, boys. We are all natural today. Okay, so I'm gonna start with putting some of these dishes away, and then we'll go from there. Dog mom left us with some nice clean dishes. There's not too many in the sink, so that's good. And we're going to be doing these potatoes on the pan, so we won't really need, or not the pan, the oven. Talking about a pan because I'm putting them away. There's people that are bald. I'm killing them, man. Hey, I'll take that, brother. My girl's letting me grow out my hair. She honestly likes my curly hair. So my mom, maybe not so much, but my girl, my lady likes it. So we'll keep it long. You know what I mean? I figure it's probably one of my last times to be able to grow it while I'm like young in a sense. I ain't that young, but you know what I mean? You can't be 50 growing out your hair long for the first time. So I figure this is the longest I've ever had it, to be honest. But I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I get Jesus a lot. So I get a lot of Jesus in the comment section on this channel and on my pressure washing channel. So I'll take it though. I'll take it. It's a little compliment. You know what I mean? Let's put these pans away. Let's see. Dog mom made us coffee before we left too. So I look like God's cousin, the hair and the look. Hey, I'll take it, brother. There's another guy that somebody said from Mythical Kitchen. I can't think of his name, but they said I look like him too. Except I looked the dude up. He's like 6'8". Your boy ain't no 6'8". I wish I was 6'8". And we're sipping on some black coffee, black iced coffee in here. So in case you guys are wondering what we're sipping on, dog mom hooked me up before she left. Also, boys, we made a link tree. So if you guys are interested in other ways you can support the channel, we have a link tree now that sends you to all our other socials. So another great way to help support the channel is checking out the link tree. What's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in. If you guys are new in here, feel free to double tap that screen and say what's up in the chat. And your boy's just trying to get these dishes put away before we make some more dish. Why am I looking like a Greek soldier? Hey, I'll take it, brother. What? You know what I mean? We will take it. Ba-da-dee-da-da-doo. Oh, I had to clean a pool deck today. That's what I was pressure washing. She was pretty bad. I wish I could show y'all photos, but I'm live on the same phone that has all the photos. If you guys ever want to check out any of my pressure washing content, let me know and I'll drop my channel sometime. Because I have a channel that's separate from this one that is around my pressure washing content. So I film my jobs all the way through. If you guys want to see 2.5 hour pressure washing videos, then I got the channel for you. It's good content to put on in the background or if you're at work or something, because when you finish one of my videos, you're probably done with your job. Ba-ba-bee, ba-ba-boo. Oh, actually, I'm probably going to need one of these just to put the potatoes in. So I'm going to put a lot of the chopped potatoes in this once we chop them. And how do we wash potatoes, boys? I usually let Dog Mom do all the washing of the vegetables and stuff. Is there a special method to rinsing a potato? Can I scrub it with a sponge? You went back to working on cars 9:30 p.m. Dang, I always forget that the time is so much different there. Your boy hasn't even thought about dinner yet here. It's 5:30 right now. I wish I knew more about cars though, brother. I wish I could work on my own cars. We spent $8,000 last year on car repairs between my car, Dog Mom's car, and we have another vehicle. But everything and anything that was going wrong with everything was going wrong. I had to buy a new rack and pinion system for the the truck that I tow my business with, and then a couple other things. What's going on? Staying off the grid. Appreciate you stopping in here, brother. Appreciate you stopping in here. But yeah, I had to spend a lot on vehicles last year that I was not expecting to, and I was hoping to be able to fix some of them that didn't end up getting fixed. I blew an engine in one of them, honestly. People don't go to garages these days, come to people like yourself and save thousands. That's what I needed to do. I got my Toyota Tundra up and running just enough to drive it to the mechanic for him to say while I was rolling into the shop that it blew a crank rod and shot through the oil pan and that I'm going to need a new engine for $5,000. So my Toyota Tundra is just sitting in my front yard right now, unable to run. It's a 2002, so it's an old boy, but it was from my dad's estate when he passed away, and I don't want to just junk it. It's a nice car, perfect interior, everything like that. But I wish I would have had somebody come out and take a look at the engine and stuff like that instead of me trying to get it up to the shop, because either I blew it or they blew it or whatever. But I don't got $5,000 to put into it now, unfortunately. Unfortunately. But you live and you learn, you know what I mean? But that's where it pays to just know what you're doing when it comes to working on cars, for sure. Because I'm sure I would have saved myself thousands just knowing how to do it myself. But it is what it is, you know? So are you like a mobile mechanic, William? Or do you just have like your own little spot where people pull up to? I don't know how she fits all these dishes in these cabinets. What's going on, Ankar? We are in Florida. Where are you from, brother? We are in Florida. Ba-bam bing, ba-bam boom. All right, boys. I'm my own mod today, so we can't do no crazy spamming in the chat because your boy's gonna have to mod you. But I gotta do it from my phone. So sometimes people accidentally double send a message. I ain't gonna do anything, but usually I'm modding over there at the war station, and I'm able to take care of it, or the command center, whatever you want to call it. Bit of land you got there for people to come to you, or you can go to them. Dang, yeah. See, that's super nice. I need a good I just need a good mechanic that I have like a relationship with. So I'm like, don't feel like I'm possibly getting screwed over or something. Because if you're naive to what things cost or the prices of things, like I feel like there's a good amount of people that can easily screw you up. Your language, you can't understand me. I am speaking English. Yeah, I know some of our audience is from all over the world, but I'm speaking English, brother. I can read your messages though. If you're not typing in English, it'll auto translate your message, so I can see that. So I appreciate you popping in here, though, Ankar. Any support is welcome here. We love everybody. We got people from all over the world. It's always nice to have new people in the chat too. Can I give you AI can give me pretty close estimates for repairs? Is it pretty accurate? I've honestly never thought about so like talk to me how much would a new engine, it doesn't have to be new, but dropping an engine that works into a 2002 Toyota Tundra, like how much USD would I expect to pay for that? Is like 5 grand USD about right? Or does that seem like really expensive? And that includes labor, you know what I mean? We're in the United States, brother. USA. Yeah, we're in the United States right now. Hold on. How do people put their phone on do not disturb? It's regional as well. If you live in the Rust Belt, it's more than the coast. Okay, boys. Are we back? Hold on. How do you put a phone on do not disturb? My girl has this easier than I do. I don't know, boys. I don't know how to put it on do not disturb. I was getting phone calls. I run my business through this phone, so you know what I mean? Sometimes you get business phone calls. Really, it was my mom. Don't tell nobody. What's going on? Tell me. Total engine swap here in Missouri is about 2 to 6K depending on the engine. Here it would be a few grand to put engines in the car and vans. If a garage quotes you crazy money, you know, half of it's probably profit. The quote that I got was like $5,400, and that was going to be putting a I don't think it was a new engine. It was a rebuilt or something like that. I forget exactly. My answer immediately was like, I can't afford it, but it was it was quite a bit. I've never been to Kenya, brother. I'd love to go. I would love to go. I Europe as well. We haven't been to Europe. We've been to the Bahamas. I've been to Mexico, but I definitely want to go out and travel a lot more. So we're definitely gonna try and see more of the world and take y'all with us. So we've started trying to make more vlog and lifestyle content. I have a different channel that I put a lot of that stuff on, but we're gonna start trying to add some of those elements to this channel. So this channel was mostly just highlights of the golden retriever, our dog, but we're trying to make channel. So I appreciate you saying that, Cash. We are trying to make this channel more about our family. That's why your boy's live today, taking care of the duties that you're used to seeing Dog Mom do. So if you guys are used to seeing a lady here, that's my girl. That's Dog Mom. But today I'm tackling those duties. Rebuild and new should be around the same price. To put it in, at least the cost of the engine is different. I don't think the guy was like trying to screw me over. It just is so expensive. You know what I mean? It was a 2002 Toyota Tundra that I got for free from my dad's estate when he passed away. But I wasn't planning on. I was planning on maybe dropping 1 to 2K on it to get it like up and running and fixed, and it ended up being like 5K once they. I was like, dang it, man. I love that truck too, and I can't just chalk it now because it's got too much sentimental value. So I'm gonna hold on to it. But you thought she got a perm? No, she didn't get a perm. A perm and a beard. That's your boy over here, Dog Dad. What's going on, Lex? Appreciate you popping in here, Riz. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. I'm taking over Dog Mom's duties today, right now. I don't know why I keep calling her mom. I think it's because my mom just called me on the phone. Dog Mom usually puts her phone in do not disturb, so y'all don't get as by calls. You'll see that I'll get probably 3 to 5 spam calls while we're in this live stream. So if I freeze for any reason, it's probably because I'm getting a spam call. You just started watching the stream on and off about a week ago. Yeah, usually Dog Mom's going live. Usually during the day, sometimes I'm mod in the chat over at the in the computer room. But I run the States. So a lot of the time I'm actually pressure washing during the day. So she'll fire up the live and just do some of her chores that she likes to do. And she gets to hang out with y'all, and a lot of y'all have been really cool. Like some people, you know what I mean? We got the simps or the thirsty boys in here that are expecting things that don't exist on YouTube, you know what I mean? But For the most part, most people are really chill. So I appreciate all the chill people that hang out in here, especially our members like Riz and like William. A couple new members. Well, William's the newest member of the day, but Riz is a member as well. So I appreciate y'all a lot. Petrol jumped like last week. Yeah, dude. Honestly, um, it jumped like almost $1 here. I was paying two. I was paying 2.79 a gallon like 2 weeks ago, and I just filled up yesterday for 2.59 or 3.59. Sorry. So it went up like $1.10, which I need to slow talk. I need to slow it down. the um translator that homeboy's using. I'm talking too fast. A lot of the times I get chirping too fast too. My girl's like, take a breath, slow down. But I get excited, man. I get excited. I can't help it. I can't help it here. All right, I've been holding on to these utensils for 10 minutes while I talk to y'all. Let me continue what I'm doing while I chirp with the boys. While we chirp with the boys. You think it'll come true? You'll own nothing and be happy, as they're saying? I don't know, man. All I know is I would love I just want 5 acres and some chickens. And you know what I mean? I'd like for the land to be paid off and just not too much worries about the old housing. You know what I mean? Right. We've been renting for a long time, so we kind of want to get into a house. Like we live in a house, but we're renting. You know what I mean? So it'd be nice to be able to get a piece of land in a house at some point. But right, expensive, man. So expensive. I don't know how we'll ever afford anything. I feel like they set up the younger generation for failure when it came to allowing everybody to get into so much debt with schooling and stuff like that. Like if you took out loans when you were 18, student loans and stuff like that, like I mean, they allowed kids to take out loans of, 50, 60, 100,000, 200,000. Like, what are you doing lending people that are 18 years old, like 100 grand, expecting them, you know what I mean? Like, I understand everybody has to have their own responsibilities and you make your own choices in life, but still, like, you can set people up better than that. You know what I mean? Hey, you might find a job here in the States. There's always places hiring. Your neighbor just moved down to Destin, living between the swamp and the beach. Yeah, my mom's one of my mom's friend has a vacation property in Destin, and it's really pretty. I've seen some photos. That sweet spot in Florida, right where the like curve is. So yeah, I'm pretty sure you get the sunrise, the sunset. Like it's a really pretty area. Here, renting is big, big money, and mortgage could be 180 a month. You had some houses 650 a month. That's crazy how much they make. Yeah. And dude, there's like rentals here are like more than mortgages right now. And that's what's so frustrating is like it's hard to get a mortgage or get into a house, but you're paying more than you would for a mortgage by renting. So they'll let you rent for that much, but they won't let you get a mortgage for that much. Like it's confusing. It's all backwards here right now, man. I hate to say it, but what's going on, Aviation? Welcome in another member. We got a couple members. What's going on, Paul? Appreciate y'all stopping in here. If anybody's new in here and they haven't yet, double tap that screen, say what's up in the chat. We're just hanging out. Your boy's putting away some dishes, and then I'm gonna clean these potatoes and get to chopping them here in a minute. So I appreciate anybody that's popped by today and is hanging out. We're just vibing in here, chatting the chat, chirping the chat, whatever you want to call it. The world is backwards with everything right now. Yeah, I feel that, brother. Yeah, I try and not talk too much about politics and stuff like that, but like I feel like everybody can just see things for what they are, you know what I mean? And I don't know. Maybe it's just because I've grown older now, but I feel like things might have been better when we were kids, you know what I mean? Let's go with the happy poop. I appreciate the happy poop sticker. I'll take any sticker. So, oh, back to back. Let's go, brother. How do I say your name or what do I call you? You're gonna have to give me a nickname to call you because I want to call you three. But if you got a good name you want me to call you by, another happy poop. Hey, I'll take stickers just like Dog Mom. I get just as excited for the stickers. I get just excited for those stickers. Used to work part-time at Burger King, night shifts at a gas station while studying. It's easy to get a job in the States for sure. Yeah, there's always places hiring. It's whether or not you can make enough to survive right now. Everything's so expensive, you know what I mean? Okay, brother. I'm gonna call you Kane. How about that? I'll try and remember your name as Kane. After the algo can read what I'm saying now, so certain terms you're supposed to kind of just abstain from. You know what I mean? So I'll call you Kane, bro. That'll do. Let's go. Yeah, I've heard the algo can shadow ban based on certain key phrases and stuff like that. So your boy's always trying to watch what he says. Go play Dota 2. I've never played Dota 2. I played a lot of League of Legends. That was my game for a while there. I don't know if anybody played League, but I used to love playing some League of Legends. I feel like League of Legends, you gotta like take it in moderation though, because it's easy to get locked in. You know what I mean? And the games take forever. So if you're trying to have a relationship and play League of Legends at the same time, good luck. You get out of a game, you're like, man, I only played one game, and then it's like you hop in, and then there's 2 hours, there's 3 hours. So it's a hard game to play when you're in the real world. You know what I mean? It takes too much commitment to play one game. I used to like playing ranked, so I used to get locked in for hours. Your boy's a big gamer. That's another thing that I want to start adding elements to the stream is gaming. So I'd like to do some gaming streams with y'all at some point. Hopefully, people would be receptive to that. But Dog Mom likes to do some gaming. Y'all have seen her probably times on the stream, but we like to play GTA together. We play Switch Sports sometimes on the stream. I'm trying to think of what else. I've played like No Man's Sky a lot. I was a big Call of Duty guy. I did some Battlefield when it just came out, Arc Raiders. So your boy likes the game for sure. I thought about streaming it, but I don't know how people would feel about it. How many girls do I have? I just got one, brother. Just one girl. Good one. What's going on, Zeus? Appreciate you popping in here. If you guys haven't yet, double tap that screen and say what's up in the chat. We're just finishing the last few dishes that I need to put away. And then we're going to start chopping these potatoes after I wash them. Gotta wash them. How do y'all wash a potato? I usually let Dog Mom handle the washing of the vegetables and stuff like that. You just run them under water and scrub them with what, though? Can I scrub them with a sponge? Or should I just hand wash them? Awkward, but you're going to do your first live on 12 card game. Live, everyone who participates something. Check your posts. Hey, that's cool, bro. I'm glad that you're going live, man. I think everybody should just give it a go. You know what I mean? That's kind of how I got started with the lives. I started making YouTube content probably 3 years ago. I tried a couple different channels. None of them were really taking off. This channel started to take off, and then I have my pressure washing channel around my actual live streams. I probably started about a year or so ago on a different channel. I was doing the dishes, similar to what you guys see Dog Mom do on the lives here. And I just started going live, you know what I mean? And slowly start to build a little bit of an audience, and people come back stream after stream. And as long as you're consistent and stuff like that, man, and you're like a chill person, like there's an audience there for your community that you can slowly build. So I think it's cool that you're starting to go live, Riz. That's sick. Good morning from India. Let's go, brother. Good morning. Good morning. Appreciate y'all. What time do y'all start working over there in the mornings? Like, is it like 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m.? What is it here or there? I'm like 8 or 9 a.m. is the start of the workday. So I'm curious what time y'all usually start working. So it's already Tuesday over there for y'all. That's it. People just want to talk to each other online. Exactly, bro. Like I'm basically just fostering a place for people to hang out. You know what I mean? So being live for a couple hours at a time, like you're just creating an environment in which the same like-minded people can chill and hang out. So over time, you'll weed out the people who are here for the wrong reasons because they're not going to want to hang out if this ain't their vibe. But if you guys are chilling, having a good time, conversing with the creator, going back and forth, chopping it up. Like that's basically it's been like a chat room, you know what I mean? So chat rooms have always been big since the internet existed. Now it's just kind of like a live where everybody can chit chat and see the creator on the other end. So I think it's pretty cool. A problem shared is a problem halved. Exactly, bro. And mechanical advice from y'all, so I can get the going right here, so I don't get ripped off on certain things. So it's always nice to be able to pick somebody's brain. When I go live on my pressure washing channel, I'll have guys that are just further along in the business than I am, or know small engines better than I do, and they can help me dissect certain issues and stuff like that. So it's always cool to have live and have people popping in, because some people might be able to answer a question that otherwise you'd have to look up on the internet and spend 20-30 minutes trying to figure out. And somebody in the chat already knows how to figure it out. Hey, you subscribed. I appreciate that. Same. I really appreciate that, brother. Messing with your OCD. I was putting the dishes away, but I can do that for you, brother. I can do that for you. My girl's got OCD too sometimes, so I feel that. And I was done with it, so good call. My girl will get mad because I'll put the dishes away and just leave the cabinet open like that. So you're saving me, bro. I was gonna get chewed out later when she gets home. Good looks, bro. Okay, so all I need to do is put this back over there in the coffee section, and I think we'll be good. You have a gardening community supporting and encouraging me to do your first live. Let's go, bro. That's awesome. Yeah, Dog Mom is. I was actually planning on doing a live stream where I build Dog Mom a planter box. So she's been wanting to plant some vegetables in the backyard, some leafy greens, and maybe some peppers and stuff like that. Basil, the simple stuff that you use in your house. You know what I mean? But I was thinking I could go live building her the planter with y'all, and then she can add that to her lives daily, tending to her garden. So I thought that'd be pretty dope. Tips for Dog Mom or for me about gardening. That'd be sick, brother. And congrats on that. That's a big move, bro. That is a big move. All right, boys. I'm about to turn y'all around while I put this away and put I need to fill up my water too. I don't know how Dog Mom be moving this camera a lot better than I do. She's got it all figured out. But we're putting the coffee stuff away, and then I need to fill up my water jug. If you guys are new in here, feel free to say hanging out. What's going on, Elijah? Welcome in, welcome in. The best way to support the channel is becoming a member, similar to Lex and a couple other people. Aviation's popped in here, Williams popped in here, so if anybody wants to, it's only $1, so it's the cheapest and best way to support the channel. I be running through these 5. Dog Mom and I both have the same water jug. They're like 50-ounce jugs. So these 5 gallons, I'd be flying through them, man. I honestly need to get like a home delivery service for the 5 gallons, because right now we'd be taking them to the store and filling them back up. You made slaps for us, but you think you missed a comment? Dang, bro. Yeah, I want to see that. Or I'm telling you, we're trying to get a Discord set up, but for like our members, you'd be able to drop like photos and stuff there. I need to. I want to see that though, bro. You might be able to DM our Instagram, the Golden Life of Roscoe Instagram. That'd be sick. Tap water where you're at will make you so ill. So fresh water is the best. Yeah, we don't have good city water here. We're on the city's water, but I haven't done the water test, but I've heard nothing but bad things here, and so we've tried to stay away from it. Honestly, during one of the hurricanes, we got on those 5-gallon jugs, and we just haven't gotten back to them. When the power goes out here, the water often goes with it, unfortunately. Okay, boys. Let's see if we can get us set up in a scenario that works for doing this. I'm going to do these couple of dishes. I don't know how Dog Mom be doing it. Y'all going to have to teach me what she does and how she sets y'all up. But your boy needs to wash these potatoes, and then I need to chop them up and get them ready. I think I'm going to go ahead and get that oven preheating as well. In the windowsill is how she does it. Hey. Okay, let me wipe this. Oh, I think that's a glare from the sun. Dang, that glare is strong. No wonder dog mom be moving everything. We're in the windowsill, boys, but I think the sun is like glaring on the screen. I have a screen protector on that's cracked like literally right where the camera's at, which is awful. Okay, that's good, right? That's good. In the I love that homie knew. Kane already knew how I should be doing it. You sent a message on Insta, but to send pictures, I need to accept the chat request. Okay, I'll accept that then. After this stream, I'll accept the chat request on our Instagram, and you can DM us those because I want to see those slaps. Those are like stickers, right? I want to see one, brother. Can't see it on your screen? Okay, good. That's what I like to hear. Okay, and boys, we got Dog Mom these new gloves on her dish streams because she put a hole in her last ones. But honestly, your boy, I don't be using no gloves. I don't use no gloves. Let's tag our next product, which is gonna be the Scrub Daddy, boys. If you guys are looking for a good sponge, the Scrub Daddy is my go-to. When it's cold, it's hard. When it's warm, it's soft. So it makes a good little cleaner. And you got these little like zooms, you know, silverware and spoons right here, and it's good for any ridges and stuff like this. I actually swear by the Scrub Daddy. We just started using them like a couple months ago, and yeah, man, honestly, they're pretty clutch compared to those little like fall apart green sponges that I was used to. I'll swear by these Scrub Daddies, and they come in. We got some like holiday edition ones. They got some cool ones. They got some cool ones. Stickers you've been making and sending to people for a year. We need some stickers. Honestly, Dog Mom and I have talked about getting some merch going on the channel. So maybe a hoodie or some sort of hat or some stickers, stuff like that. Little merch items that we can do giveaways with, or if anybody wants to support or rep the merch, that'd be sick too. You print them? Hey, yeah, I'd be interested, bro. I'll definitely either get Dog Mom or I to respond to you on Instagram. We don't check often, but I'll make it a point to check it. I'll make it a point. All right, boys, we're gonna knock out these couple of dishes that we got, and then I'm gonna get started on these potatoes. I'm gonna preheat this oven to 425 so that she's ready to go once we get these done. What's going on, Jabed? Appreciate you stepping in here. Y'all don't judge my technique compared to. Honestly, let me take that back. Your boy's the one who started the dish. I had a different channel, my pressure washing channel, that I would do dish streams like this and just hang out with my audience. And then I told Dog Mom, I was like, why don't you try the dish streams on the Go to My Carrasco channel? And she started doing those. So if you guys found her while she was doing dishes, just know it's because I told her about the secret sauce. It's always a good place to hang out with your audiences while you're just chilling. If you were gonna already be doing the chore anyway, you might as well go live and help build a stronger connection to everybody that vibes with the channel. Do I know how to cook pumpkin? Honestly, we've cooked pumpkin seeds, but I've never cooked like an actual pumpkin. But it'd be similar to like a squash, wouldn't it? Hey, yeah, send us a photo, Lex, of your designs. That'd be cool. Yeah, I'd like to see your merch side of things and whether or not we would put any out. I know we definitely will put out merch at some point. Dog Mom and I want to put out a cruise video. So that's one of the big things that we like to do once a year is go on a cruise. So we've been looking recently, trying to find a good deal on a cruise. We did MSC last year, and that was a lot of fun. So we've been trying to find a cruise sometime in August or September. So y'all should expect a cruise video to come out at at some point on the channel. I have one on my other channel, out on this channel as well. Now that I know we can collab with both channels, I can just tag my other channel and put the video out on this channel, and both channels will actually get the credit now. So that's a pretty cool way to be able to put out content. You know what I mean? That way, both creators are getting credit. You're not getting paid 2 times, but you are getting the analytics on both channels from the same video. And since Dog Mom does a lot of stuff on this channel, stuff on the other channel, it'd be nice to collab with both channels so that we're able to show both of our audiences the same thing that we experience. That's the thought process behind that. If you guys are new in here, double tap that screen, say what's up in the chat. Your boys just hanging out right now doing these dishes, trying to do a little bit of meal prep for the week. We ran through those sweet potatoes that we meal prepped last week. You guys saw me probably make like 5 to 6 containers of them. We ended up using them in the meal prep for our food, and then also we gave Roscoe some of them because they are a good treat for the doggy. So Roscoe got a lot of those sweet potatoes. Say his name, and he's like, "What's going on? Who's out here?" Hopefully everybody had a good Monday, though. It's always a good Monday when you got some jobs on the book, you know what I mean? Being self-employed and always having to find the next job. Sometimes in a Monday when it's slow and you don't have a gig, it's like, man, starting off the week, you know what I mean? It's nice to have a job on the books. Kiswahili language, when I say come in Kiswahili, how do I say that? Kiswahili is Kuja. Hey, bro, I'll learn slowly. I appreciate you trying to teach me some language. I'm always open to learning. So I appreciate you hanging out in here because you've been in here quite a bit, brother. Or at least today you've been hanging out. So definitely appreciate you stopping in. Chirp me up some new words. That's one thing that like only knowing English is such a like disservice. I wish like I can understand some Spanish, but I would love to know multiple languages, man. I'd kill to be like one of those guys that speaks like 7 languages. I feel like everybody knows like every other country, everybody knows like multiple languages, and then here we are as Americans and we know like one language. And we're lucky if we can like partially understand any other language. So it's unfortunate in our school systems, you know what I mean? This service here, bro. Save us. At this point, we need y'all to save us. All right. KC Rocket, yes, sir. It's your boy. Honestly, I've gotten Casey Rocket a couple times. My girl and I actually just got into watching Casey Rocket. Well, like ever since he was on that Kill Tony episode, my girl and I have been following Casey Rocket. He was here in town not too long ago. I was upset that I didn't find out. My boys were like, "Bro, we went and saw Casey Rocket." I'm like, "You ain't gonna tell me, man." So I appreciate it. I'll take the Casey Rocket compliment. That and Jesus, I'll take. You know, I get them both. Allow. What's going on, Dynamite? Just finishing up these last few dishes, and then we're gonna wash these potatoes and get to chopping them. Got a bunch of potatoes to take that long though. I was pretty quick with it last week, I think. I did it on stream with y'all last week while Dog Mom was running the stream. But she's teaching dance tonight. On Monday nights, Dog Mom be teaching dance. So while she's out and about, your boy's at home taking care of the duties. No, sir, we do not. Not in here, brother. Not in here. Our dog is our baby, though. But you will see one of the videos on our channel has like 350 million views. Don't try and read into it too much, though. It's one of those that's just kind of caught in the algorithm, you know what I mean? Can't really make sense of it. You just gotta live with it and work with it. So that's kind of where we're at on this channel. That's why we're doing a lot of the lives, to be honest. Just because it's opening us up to an audience that it wasn't even bothering to show us to, because of the fact that we got caught up in the algorithm with one video that's just dominating our analytics. Your messages are disappearing the second you send them. You're talking about on Instagram? I don't know why they'd be doing that, honestly. I'll have to see on our end what settings we have turned on for people to send the DM or whatever. Okay, all the dishes are done, boys. And we've got enough to be able to do 2 pans at the same time with the potatoes, the sweet potatoes. Okay, I'm gonna wash these like dog mom be doing. All right, I'm wringing this out, wringing it out. Let me tag the Dawn dish soap that we were also using here, just so y'all can see it. Your boy's trying to get better at tagging these products. The Dawn dish soap is the goated. The platinum is goated. You guys see us do any dish streams, it's always with Dawn. So that's our go-to dish soap, and our go-to sponges are Scrub Daddies. I like to tag those in case anybody has a question of what we're using or why we use it. So if anything you see tagged, it's because we use it too. It's not just because we're plugging it. We just try and tag the things that we're using because it's another way for YouTube to see that we're utilizing some of their features that they have on their platform. So tagging features. So if you guys are ever curious on how to get the algorithm in your favor, utilize the new features that any platform rolls out. You know what I mean? Because they want their creators using the things that they're putting out. So if you're utilizing it, especially if you're ahead of the curve on using it, then they'll show you a lot more across the platform because they're like, oh, somebody using the product that we just spent millions of dollars on. So if you see us tagging products, that's why. I look like the cowardly lion. Hey, I'll take that upstate. I'll take that, brother. I can look at the pictures as reference images for what you're usually making. Okay, bro. I appreciate that for sure. Paul is back. Welcome back, Paul. Welcome back. If you guys are new in here and you haven't yet, double tap the screen, give the live a like. That definitely helps support the channel. If you're vibing in here, hit the subscribe or become a member. It's only $1. Great ways to support the channel, always. Okay, let's get these potatoes open and then let's get them washed. How are we washing these? Anybody got a method? I've asked it like 2 or 3 times, but I haven't seen anybody give me the proper advice. They look like this when they come, you know what I mean? I like to give them just a little bit of a scrub. They still got some dirt on them, and we don't peel them or anything. Your boy don't even season them. I like them just natural, sweet potato, no seasonings, no salt, no pepper. Just nice and sweet. And then it makes it easy to give to the dog as well because he can't have any seasonings. The same then definitely helps. You also have used the Scrub Daddy. It's a magical product. You love it, bro. I'm telling you, I haven't been using it for years. I've been doing the dish streams for like 1.5 years now, and I was using, I'm telling you, a cheap green sponge. And then like over Christmas break, we got a pack of Scrub Daddies, and now I swear by them, bro. So you're gonna see me tagging them every time we do in the dishes because I definitely like them. What's going on, Locomotion? Appreciate you stopping in here. Your boy's about to wash some of these potatoes. It'll be perfect. They just got to be worth it. You ain't gotta be perfect. It's a nice day out today, though. The weather was perfect compared to a couple weeks ago when it was freezing here in Florida. Being a true Floridian, like I like the cold for like a day or two at a time. Once it gets a little bit too chilly, I'm kind of like, you know what? Maybe I am a Florida boy. Because we've talked about moving to like somewhere where it's colder, like there's an actual winter, like Colorado specifically is what I'm speaking on. But we the second it's been cold for like 3 weeks in a row, I was like, you know what? I kind of like the warmth. I don't know if I can do a whole winter. I can vacation there for a couple of weeks at a time, you know, but I don't know if I could do an entire winter somewhere where it's actually freezing. We got a little too spoiled with the warm weather. Paul went fishing today. Let's go, Paul. Did you catch anything? What'd you catch, brother? Always trying to get these potatoes wiped out. Sam! Welcome back, Sam. It's good to see you. You're gonna make some chicken tenders and salad with ranch dressing. Let's go. You know that's our go-to. We had that for lunch. Well, today actually I did balsamic, not not ranch, but I did ranch the past couple times. Your boy liked the ranch. Roscoe, what's up? Yes, sir. That's me. Not really. He's the doggy. I don't know if y'all can see him. He's usually on the couch there behind me, but he's laying down somewhere here. One day you'll make some lunch and we can both come and have it together, trade recipes. Let's go, Sam. Nikki, welcome in, Nikki. What's going on, Trey? Paul said a 10-pound bass. Let's go, Paul. That's a decent catch, bro. That is a decent catch. Can't beat that. Can't beat that. Honestly, Dog Mom and I have thought about doing a fishing stream. We need to get our license. You have to have a license to fish here in the States, or in Florida at least. I don't know about everywhere. But in Florida, you do have to have a license to fish. So, need to get our license. We haven't, neither of us have fished in a long time. So, I definitely got to renew that license. It's easy. You can do it over the computer. But I need to go ahead and get that done. Because I keep talking about doing a fishing stream. I got to buy a pole too, though. Got to buy us a fishing pole. Okay, boys. Potatoes have been cleaned. Can't beat that. Let me rinse this out. And then we are good to get chopping in. Chopping, chopping. The chopper gonna chop. You got a lake behind your house. Dang, you're living good, Paul. Yeah, we don't have a lake close enough to walk to fish. Actually, my buddy's backyard's got a lake, but it's not he's about a mile and a half away, so it'd be a pretty decent walk. What's going on, Wesky? Welcome back in, brother. Welcome back in. Appreciate anybody that's hanging out in here. Double tap that screen if you guys are new. We're just prepping these potatoes to make some sweet potatoes that I can meal prep into some containers. So that's what we are currently doing right now. I just finished washing some of the dishes, and we're gonna see what we can get done before Dog Mom gets home because she is teaching class right now. Yeah, I'm gonna pull this trash can over here so I can easily, when I chop. Actually, I'll probably use a big cutting board, right? Because we're going to have a ton of potatoes. You push the like button for me. Let's go, Paul. Let's go. If there's anybody new in here and they haven't yet, double tap that screen. It's the easiest way to support the channel. The next way, too, would be becoming a member. It's only $1. Hook a brother up. If you guys are enjoying yourselves, at least. We always trying to add new members. We got a couple new members recently, for sure. So if you guys are new in here and you want to become a member, all you got to do is click join. All right, all right. Let's get this other pan out. And I need some tinfoil on this. We're gonna be prepping two pans worth at the same time, and it takes about last time it took 2 sessions worth. They take about 25 minutes to cook. So while that happens, we'll figure out something we can do with the chat, entertainment wise. Okay, let's sip some coffee real quick. Let's sip some coffee and let's get set up right here. Let's get our little station on the camera. Trying to figure out how Dog Mom be getting the best angles here. Probably something like that, right? That's good. Y'all can see that. Y'all can see me chopping right here. Okay, we got our freshly washed potatoes. And then we need a knife. I need a good knife, man. I'm gonna try both today. We're gonna try this one. They're both awful. That's why you won't see me tagging these knives. If I thought the knives were good, they'd be tagged. Trust me. But we ain't tagging these knives because I do not stand by these knives. Anything that you guys see us tag, we stand behind that product. These knives are awful. They literally pull out right here. This whole blade will just pull out on you. So you got to be really careful when you're using these. And then what else do we need? We need a place to put some of the chopped potatoes. And then I need foil for these 2 pans back here where we're going to be putting the potatoes before we put them in the oven. Let me get some foil. Okay. And do you guys say foil? Is it foil or full? Because I call it full, and my girl, she'd be ripping me because it's foil, I guess. It's aluminum foil, or aluminium for some of y'all. But your boy calls it aluminum foil, which I know is like heavy on the accent, but what can you do, man? You know what I mean? Your boy's got a little bit of a twang. I can't help it. I can't help it. All right, let me fix this a little bit. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, I think that's a good angle. Y'all should be able to see everything. Okay, we are gonna get chopping here. Let me put y'all on the charger, and then we are ready to start cutting these potatoes. I was trying to get these done before Dog Mom gets home, so that'll be it. One thing off her plate at least. She said she was gonna be making meatballs tonight, so that'll be yummy. That will be yummy. Let's see. Let's drink some water, and then we will get going here. If you guys haven't yet, double tap the screen. Okay. So let's cut the butts off of these. And I like to just toss those. I'm gonna cut the butts off all of them. How about that? Then we won't have. Then all we gotta do is go nutty mode. That's what I'm saying though. This knife it ain't even sharp, man. This knife ain't even sharp. At least give me a sharp knife. My mom got me these for Christmas, but it breaks my heart to tell her they suck. I want to tell her, give me another set this Christmas because these are awful. I've been slowly replacing them. I've been keeping the container that they all slide into, but I've been hand buying different knives because we're just gonna end up cutting our fingers or hurting ourselves using these. Okay, we've cut the butts off. I think I'm gonna try this serrated just to see how it goes for now. Nobody judge my technique because we are not technique focused yet. We are get it done focused. I'm gonna try and get the sizing correct on these pieces too. That way they all kind of cook evenly. Because I found that if I cut some way too big and then some too thin, then I end up with pieces that are not done and then pieces that are burnt. Okay, and then I think I was doing threes. So 1, 2. This one I can do 3. Do it in half. I'm cutting that piece that was lopsided first. She was a little loppy. A little lopsided. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. Feel free to say what's up in the chat if you guys are just chilling. I'm always looking for new people to talk to. I need some friends, man. We're trying to be friends here. My girl said she went live earlier and the live was a little bit dead too. Compared to our previous lives. I don't know if you guys have been in here when the lives are lit, but sometimes, gosh, man, this knife is going to be the death of me, bro. This thing is tough. Doom, 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 doom. I wish we could listen to music with y'all. I should put a headphone in and I could at least listen to some music. You guys don't watch my pressure washing videos, but I left one of my headphones on my job last week, unfortunately. So I'm down to one headphone. I had some noise cancellation, but you can't cancel out the noise when you only got one earbud in. Keep my head up, bro. What's going on? Crane, appreciate you stopping in here. Yeah, you just got to keep at it with the lives. I don't know if that's what you're speaking on, but with the lives, like some days they're like crazy and then some days they're pretty dead. And it just kind of depends on who's watching right now and how the algo's feeding you and where you're ending up in the ether of the internet, you know what I mean? So I think as long as you're consistent, like eventually everything kind of figures itself out. But if you're definitely inconsistent with it, I think the algo has a hard time placing you a lot of the time. So hopefully over time we'll get shown to the right people and build the right audience. You know what I mean? And boys, we're getting close to 1 million subs on this channel. I think we're like less than 40K away now, something like that. So we're slowly building. Takes time though. All right, boys, we might try even a different knife than this one. I was using this one last week and it was tough, but it feels like I might have dulled it even more last week. Because she ain't cutting worth of nothing. And I was going to say, once I get about 2 trays worth of potatoes cut up, I'm going to go ahead and put those in the oven while we chop the rest. That way we're as efficient as we can be with our time here. Am I a football fan? You're a Manchester City fan? Challenging Arsenal? I wish I was more into football, to be honest. We've just started getting MLS teams here in the States, but I wish I followed the sport more seriously. I do like it. I watched the World Cup a couple years back and got into it. I mean, it's been a while now. I think it was like 2016, but I definitely enjoyed it. And we have an MLS team here, the Orlando City Soccer, which is like nowhere near compared to the caliber that you're talking about, but they're definitely trying to get us Americans more into the sport for sure. So I enjoy it. Some of the games are crazy because it'll come down to the wire or like what do they call it when it's like extra time? I think they have a term for it, but hey, I appreciate that, Joker. Such a chill person, and in that I dig your attitude. Hey, bro. Well, I appreciate you, and anytime you want to feel like you got a place to hang out, you're welcome in here. A lot of the times it's Dog Mom that's doing the streams, but I pop on the lives throughout her streams usually, so you'll see me in there as well. And I'll be going live on here as well in certain points. But I also have a different channel that I do. So it can't be everywhere, but I like being live on this channel as well. This channel is way bigger. So what's going on, Gray? Appreciate you popping in here. I'm taking care of Dog Mom's some of the chores that she didn't get done and she had to go to work. So Your boy's meal prepping here. She said she had wanted to get this done today, so I figured I could pop on the live, hang out with y'all, and get it done before she gets back from teaching. She's teaching dance tonight till like 9:30, y'all. Isn't that late? I feel like as a kid, like having like getting out of dance class at 9:30 p.m., I'd be like, man, I gotta go to school in a couple hours. So it's crazy to me that they be doing dance all the way till like 9:30 at night. What's going on, Danilo? Appreciate you stopping in here. Yeah, everything's going good, brother. Everything is going good. I worked earlier today, and then now I'm just taking care of some of the duties that got to get done around the house. Figure I could hang out with y'all. Trying to get these potatoes meal prepped. We use them for ourselves and for the dog as treats. So he likes these potatoes. We found that sweet potatoes are a healthy alternative to dog treats for the dog. So Roscoe gets potatoes now. The thing is, my knife is what's got me struggling here. Your buddy coaches Little League in Orange City from 7:30 to 9:30, and even he thinks that's crazy late. Bro, it is late. Like, I feel like anything that's happening after 9 that's an extracurricular for a kid is ridiculous. Like, I feel like because kids got homework they got to do, or they've got like they got to get to bed. You know what I mean? Some of these schools start at like 7:30 in the morning, so you're like over here keeping these kids up so late. But when you're doing those like extracurriculars, sometimes they don't care. Especially like musical theater. Like Dog Mom teaches a lot of musical theater, and she sometimes like rehearsal and stuff doesn't get out till like 10:30 sometimes. And I'm like, baby, that is late. They ain't paying y'all for that. What kind of dog do I have? We have a golden retriever. Here, I can show you him really quick while he's right there on the couch watching me chop it up. He's just chilling today. I'm over here chopping potatoes. He's probably more entertaining than I am. I love some people are like, why isn't the dog on camera? I'm like, bro, if I streamed and it was all about the dog, like we'd have 30 minutes of content. You know what I mean? Like the dog gets bored or tired or unentertained after like 30 minutes. Like, how am I supposed to make a live out of that? So you guys got to get used to seeing Dog Mom and I's face too in this content, because the channel's got to be more than just a focus around one dog, especially because we don't want to just like force him to do stuff all the time either. So like if we were only making content around the golden retriever, like that man would be busy all the time. If anybody wants to recommend some good knives, please let me know. These are awful. These are from Brookstone. So not even a knife making company. From that like basically a fancy as seen on TV store. That's what I call it. But I used to love that store as a kid. I ain't gonna lie. When I would go into that store like around Christmas time, I'd be like, oh, I want everything in here. And now I know it's just most of it's like cheap garbage. All gimmicky stuff, you know? These potatoes are thick. What's going on, Ernestina? Appreciate you popping in here. We're just hanging out. If you guys haven't yet, double tap the screen and give the live a like. That helps with the algorithm. Voting on the poll helps as well. Subscribing to the channel. Or if you guys are really feeling it, becoming a member. It's only $1. That's the best way to support the channel. We got a couple members in here now. We've been slowly building our members, which is awesome because it just kind of shows that people are willing to support you and hang out here for the longer term. How long they end up being members or staying, is another story. But the fact that they want to become a member or they feel like you're worthy of subscribing to is also awesome, Just it kind of gives you motivation as a creator to kind of like stay on the same path and keep kind of trying what you're doing. Because sometimes you're like putting out content and not knowing what's working and what isn't when it comes to like certain things. So getting feedback directly from the audience and the fact that they can help support the channel directly by becoming a member is a really cool way to help build and foster a community with your audience. Because otherwise, you're kind of just like talking to your audience through the comment section, or you're like trying to communicate via like YouTube's methods and stuff. And with the membership, you're able to create like different ways that you can engage with your audience, basically, is what I'm trying to get at. So the fact that you guys are engaged enough to want to support the channel is awesome. So much appreciated to all of our members, for sure. Especially you, Gray. Especially you. And your name turns green when you're in the chat, so you get to be a green member. And it's only $1. Like you said, you can't beat $1 membership. Joker says, nice hoodie. Yeah, look at it, bro. It says YouTube shopping on it. Honestly, your boy's been doing pretty good with tagging products right here, and we've been in a pilot program with YouTube. So they sent over some free merch. I'm getting hot in it though. Your boy's sweating over here, but it definitely is cool to get some merch, and it's super soft. So your boy's repping it on the live today. It came in the mail last week. Oh my gosh, these potatoes are tough to cut. My pieces are starting to get bigger and bigger. Last time it was the opposite way around. Like my slices kept getting smaller and smaller. Now I'm like getting them too small or too big. I'm chopping them too big. Hope you go a long way in your channel. Well, I appreciate you saying that, Joker. I appreciate you just hanging out in here. Nicholas, what's going on, brother? If I put a damp rag under the cutting board, it won't slide around. Bro, you might have just hooked me up. Hold on, I might try that in a second. Because, yeah, I'm having trouble with my knife, ultimately. But that would definitely help because I'm sliding around here. Aikido knives. Yeah, okay. I've heard of those, honestly. We need some new knives bad. Look at this, bro. Like, this whole thing, if I wanted to, it just pulls right out, the blade. So it's really tough. I have to, like, purposely try and keep the blade secured in there. And it's not sharp, so even just sharpening this blade would help. Sheesh. Your boy is sweating over here. This window being open. I might shut the window, to be honest. But I am sweating. Try sharpening the knife blade. Yeah, that's what I need to do, Joker, honestly. Honestly, I just need to replace these knives. My mom said they weren't that expensive, so if I just want to throw them out, she's not going to be offended. But, you know, when your mom gets you something and you're like, even though you don't want to wear it or you don't really like that brand or whatever it is, like, because your mom got it for you, you're like, feel like you got to use it. So I'm going to try and get a couple sessions of whatever we're doing out of these knives before I just chuck them. But they're definitely on their way out. That's why you will not see that tagged as a YouTube product. We ain't tagging this for sure. I try and only tag things I stand behind so it's easy to plug it. You know what I mean? Like if it's products we're using on stream, like we'll tag it up here in this corner over here. If it's something that is not something we use, like we're not going to tag it because you can't speak authentically on stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's all about authenticity to your audience, especially if you're going to be in the live format or you're going to be like creating content where you're trying to drive somebody to something. Like you better stand behind that product. Otherwise, like you're going to burn your bridge real quick with your audience. So we try and only plug stuff that we're using on a regular basis. You know what I mean? Hopefully that makes sense. Some people be tagging anything, you know what I mean? We ain't trying to do that, but we are going to tag majority of the things that we use. Shoot, might as well. Might as well. Okay, we've got this much chopped up. I'm going to try and put these on these pans over here that I've got behind me. First I need to oil up the pan so that they don't the potatoes don't stick. But then we'll cut these. I have 2 more to go, but I'm going to see how much we can put on these 2 pans right here. Sheesh, your boy is sweating over here, boys. It's Florida. What can you expect? It's like probably 85 degrees and it's already like 7 p.m. or close to it. Honestly, I don't know what time it is. I gotta look at the clock here. Let me look at the clock here, see what time it is. Yeah, 6:36. It gets lighter, or stays lighter longer as of Sunday, right? So it's nice because usually 6:30 is when the sun would have been going down here. We still got plenty of daylight. We still got plenty of daylight. Okay. And let me do this. I'm just trying to put oil on this baking sheet so that these potatoes don't really stick to it. And I don't, your boy don't really be seasoning the potatoes. I don't know how y'all feel about that, but we try and keep it plain so that we can give them to the dog as easy treats. You subscribe, let's go, little D, little DJ. Appreciate you subbing, brother. How's life treating me? We're doing pretty good. Your boy had a pressure washing job. I had to clean a pool deck for a client earlier today, and then I'm home taking care of some of the chores that we got to get done. Your brother and I are both cooks. The Makito set knife sets are great. Yeah, I honestly I'm gonna look into one. I bet they're expensive though, aren't they? Where you live, it looks like the sun is going down. Yeah, they we live in Florida here. Honestly, I've heard that Florida has like longer time with the sun. I was listening to some podcast or somebody talking about it. I guess when you're in the mountains in the hills, the sun goes down earlier just because of the mountain like causing what is that called? Like shade or whatever. From once the sun goes behind the mountain, the sun's down, even though it ain't down. You know what I mean? Here, it's like so flat that until the sun is like across the horizon, everybody here in Florida still's got some daylight. How is it in Florida? Well, seeing as I've never lived anywhere else, it ain't too bad. I like it in Florida, honestly. I like the weather a lot. I like that no matter where you are, you're within like an hour of the beach. Um, the things that kind of suck about Florida is it's pretty expensive to live. Well, especially like in the major cities, it's pretty expensive to live. And then I kind of wish there was some terrain, that wasn't just flat ground. I'd love some mountains. Dog Mom and I like to go visit the mountains either in the Carolinas or over in Colorado and stuff like that. And Florida doesn't have any of that, unfortunately. We got some hills, but we don't have no mountains. We should have one last taste of winter next week. Cold front coming. Hey, let's go. Honestly, we one of our other members, William, last week gave us some donations to do a bonfire. So we did a bonfire on stream last week, and then he gave a donation for Roscoe to get a hot dog. So we roasted a hot dog for him. So the fact that it might get cold one more time, we might do another bonfire. You know what I mean? It's the last bonfire of the year. I was telling Dog Mom that we could do a bonfire even if it's hot. It don't really matter. We don't have to hover around and get heat off of it. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's just nice to have a fire. So we might end up doing another fire then if it might get chilly next week. That'd be another good live stream to do. Paul says, calm down, Jesus. Am I talking too fast? I get excited sometimes and I start like fumbling over my words or chatting too quick. My girl's like, just take a beat. I'm like, I can't. I got to get this thought out. I have the thought in my head. I just need to finish saying it. And sometimes I'd be chirping too fast. My bad, bro. My bad. No, you're good, bro. Sometimes I find myself where I'm like, bro, why did you can just pace yourself. Pace yourself. Okay, I'm gonna put these potatoes as much as we can fit on each of these pans, and the oven's already preheated, so I'm gonna put them in the oven here. So that's what we're doing. And then we got these last two potatoes to get chopped up. I'm gonna see how much I can fit on this first batch. You just looked up the knife set. It's anywhere from 100 to 175. Let's go, boys. That ain't too bad as long as they last and you take care of them, I think. Appreciate you doing that, Nicholas. Now we got to come up with 100 to $175. Do birds fly around when I go outside? Yeah, they do. We got a couple bird feeders in the backyard, so they're always flying when I come outside. Usually because it's the dog running outside, and they don't mess with the golden retriever. They don't like him. He's a bird dog. He'll get him. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm gonna try and spread out these potatoes and fit as many as we can, while keeping enough to do another batch over here. Well, I don't really need to keep enough to do one, but I need at least one next pan's worth because definitely gonna have more than one oven cook sesh with these. Last week it took two full pans, 2 sessions worth. However you want to say that. 4 pans worth, I guess is what I should say. Okay, let's see if we can fit these. Let's see what I mean. Like, how am I gonna chop a chunk this big? Your boy chopped a chunk this big and then a chunk this big. Like, my cutting skills. I got to get better at uniformity. You never been to Florida? Does it look like it does in the movies? Heck yeah, it does, bro. Florida's really pretty, especially if you catch the right sunset. I think the movies does a good job portraying Florida. Definitely is always sunny, always hot. Um, a lot of the times blue skies. The rain is crazy. You ever seen a thunderstorm like Florida? The hurricanes are crazy. Trying to think what else is like stereotypical of Florida. The new GTA is going to be like in Miami, right? I can't wait for that new GTA to drop, boys. That's the next game that I'm really like itching for. Other than that, I don't really have any games that I'm like, can't wait till this game comes out. But GTA is one of those where I'm like, oh my gosh, that is going to be just so nice. Everybody's going to be playing it. I've never played a GTA on launch. The last GTA that came out, I think I wasn't old enough to even buy it. So the fact that a new one is going to be coming out and I'll be able to buy it on launch, like just that is like, ooh, I can't wait. You know what I mean? I was young the last time. It's been like what, 13 years since the last GTA drop? Depends on where you go in Florida, but mostly pretty good. Yeah, I feel like there are certain parts of Florida that are just like, eh. But we do have some really cool springs here, and the beaches are always nice. So definitely, if you ever come to Florida, check out the springs and check out the beaches. The new GTA is probably not going to come out till 2060 if they keep delaying it like they've been doing. I wish it would come out on the place or not PlayStation, the PC at the same time as it is the PlayStation and the Xbox. That would be really nice because then everybody could play together. But I feel like when they do the drops on just the consoles and then like delay the PC drop, you end up like outcasting a whole population of people that would be playing your game too. But I don't know if it's just because they don't have the like server capacity to let everybody play, or they're trying to recoup some of their money. I know sometimes it's a cash grab and then get people to buy the game twice because they'll buy it to play it on release and then they'll buy it on release of the PC as well. That's what happened with the last GTA. So I think they might be doing that again where they double sell copies to the same people basically. Hopefully not, but it'd be nice if they just dropped everything all at once. You know what I mean? Okay, boys, I'm gonna put these pans in the oven and we're gonna get our timer started here. So it's gonna be 25 minutes. I'm gonna do 12 minutes and then rotate the pans. That's how Dog Mom taught me. So 12 minutes and then we rotate. Okay. Pan 1 and 2 are in the oven. 12 minutes and then we'll flip the pans because we have them at two separate heights right now. You fired up Vice City on the PS2 the other day and played it like crazy. Oh my gosh, yeah, I used to play San Andreas when I was way too young. That's probably what got me on the GTA franchise. And then I don't know why I didn't get. I think I was like 16 when GTA 5 came out. But now I'm itching to get it on release. You know what I mean? I want to play it the day it comes out. I know everybody's going to be playing it. That's why I'm also trying to get people used to me playing games and streaming. Because if I could stream playing GTA, I think that'd be a lot of fun too. What would I look like with my beard shaved? I don't know. Drop a big enough super chat and we can find out. Who knows, bro? Okay, let's finish cutting these last two potatoes. Potato tomatoes. Definitely gonna look up those knives later tonight, though, for sure. Or if somebody wants to drop a big enough super chat to buy them for us, I need to start an Amazon wish list. But that'd be nice. That'd be sick. We still yet to get a red super chat. That's what Dog Mom and I've been manifesting. Is one of those red super chats. I think it's like $100 donation or more. But that'd be crazy because I've seen them in other people's streams before, and I'm like, dang. Somebody dropped $100. That's crazy. But I think that'd be sick. That's still like our what do you call that when you're like chasing your big catch? Basically, that's our big catch we've yet to catch. I should sell products on Amazon and merch on YouTube. We've talked about doing the merch on YouTube. We have an Amazon. If you check out our link tree, we do have an Amazon. That's a good way to support the channel. Otherwise, just clicking through our affiliate links that we tag the products on. Like, say you're going to shop at Walmart. I'll give you all a secret. I don't know if they want me to say this, but say you're going to shop at Walmart, and you click through one of our links. Within 24 hours, as long as you make a purchase at Walmart and you clicked on our link originally, even if you don't buy the product that's tagged up here, we still can get commission on some of those items. So that's another great way to support the streamer. Is like, if you're gonna purchase something at Walmart anyway, think about our channel and just click through to Walmart through our link, and we'll get credit on whatever you end up buying. So that's another cool way that the creator can earn some money, while also not like necessarily having to have the person buy the ring light that's tagged right here or whatever, the tripod. Like, even if you're just gonna make your normal Walmart grocery order or whatever, you can support the stream that way. So that's something new that we're trying that we hadn't been. Definitely works because we've gotten a couple sales on things that weren't tagged. Your boy sold a Ozzy Osbourne shirt, a Limp Bizkit shirt, a pack of Reebok socks. So if that was you, thank you. Appreciate y'all. Doesn't tell me who it was, but it is cool that you get commission on certain things, because I've never tagged any of those items, but definitely the algo working its magic. What kind of things do we sell? Honestly, it's just stuff that we've used in the past, stuff that we stand behind. So any of the products that you see tagged on the stream right over here are products that we are using on stream, and also products that we've used before that we use on a regular basis and kind of stand behind. So no like gimmicky things or any things that aren't stuff that you would actually see us using. So just normal household items. Anything I use to stream or to game, and then anything that we use to clean around the house and to play with the dog, the golden retriever. Yeah, and it's a good way to like, for the creator to not have to come out of pocket to tag an item. Like, say I wanted to tag like something new, but I don't have it. I haven't bought it yet. I can't afford to buy it. You can just kind of like tag things that you're using, you know, and it's more authentic that way anyway. Like, you should be tagging products that you actually stand behind and you actually use. So like, bringing stuff into the stream that you use on a regular basis anyway is the best way to like naturally promote something, because then you're not like not lying, but what is that called when you're like, not, I guess, like selling out, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to sell out to your audience, you want to stand behind the things that you do. So it's easy to do that when you're using this stuff already. And the nice thing about YouTube is that they're partnered with such big brands that most of the products that you use in your house anyway, they already have the brand deals with those large box stores or those big brands of products. So then you already have the product that you're able to like drag and put on screen or tag in the description down below, stuff like that. So they try and make it as friendly as possible for everybody involved. So think of me next time you guys go to make your Walmart purchase, and click through to Walmart on one of our videos by clicking one of the tagged products from our description. And let me know if you guys do that too, because that would definitely help us. Ever thought about moving to TikTok yet? It'd be nice if I could multi-stream. My biggest problem with multi-streaming right now is that I don't have enough bandwidth internet, because we don't have like fancy internet or anything. So I can't really multi-stream because it takes 2 feeds going out currently. And I just don't have the bandwidth upload speed wise to be able to multi-stream. So YouTube's just been the platform I've always been on and I've always used. So I just kind of went with YouTube the second we started live streaming. We do have a TikTok for this channel, but we're not as active as we should be for sure. It's hard to do all the social medias on all the platforms, boys. I'm not gonna lie to you. Especially when you're like balancing more than one channel. It's like nearly impossible to do everything and keep up with everything. There's just too much going on. Too many places to post, tag, make a description, title a video, make a thumbnail, edit the video, and then you find out that that other platform, like, you know, has to do it a different way than what you're used to or whatever it is. It's just it's a lot of work. I'm not trying to complain about it, but it's a lot of work to be on multiple platforms for sure. The people that do it though, good on them, because definitely is it's definitely worth it. I'm trying to get better about it. I need y'all to hold me accountable. And support the channel. If you guys click on the link tree, you can find our TikTok and our Instagram tag there. So if you guys follow those channels, it'll definitely help as well. I'll try and get more active on them though too. That's one of the New Year's resolutions that I was trying to make with myself, is to stay a little bit more active on everything everywhere. And Dog Mom has like been trying to help with the channels a lot more, because your boy started these channels a long time ago, and it's getting a lot of work to balance it all. So I basically recruited Dog Mom to help. So if you guys see her on the lives, give her props, because she's helping out for sure. She's been doing a lot of these lives. We should do a sponsorship or a collab. Heck yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, reaching out to the brands is another New Year's resolution of mine. Is like being more proactive about our brand deals and reaching out to certain brands, especially if we're like using their products already, because then it's a natural fit for both of us. So we're definitely working on it, Joker. I'm trying to get it in there, trying to get it all figured out. It's all a learning experience. The best thing to do is just stay consistent with it. You know what I mean? Like, you can live and learn and get better at things, but if you stop producing content, like, you'll fall into the ether on the internet, and somebody else will come up and take your spot easily. The algorithm's just feeding. You know what I mean? So you got to be nice to the algorithm and tell it you want to be here. So being consistent is the best way to do that. So that's kind of where we're at. Building that consistency, especially with the live streams. They're rather new. We've started, like, us live streaming is rather new, especially on this channel. I think we're only like 2 weeks into live streaming on this channel. And we've had like really good feedback, and it's nice to be able to chat with some of y'all that come through too. So definitely going to keep at it. Just got to stay consistent with it. And we're trying to learn slowly what people like watching and what they don't when it comes to the lives. Because I know, like, not everybody's going to sit here and watch somebody chat about YouTube and chop up potatoes. You know what I mean? But for the people that do come in here and hang out, it's nice to foster a little community. It's sick, bro. Keep making content. One day, maybe I'll be famous. Hey, man, if it could pay the bills, that's all I'd ask for. You know what I mean? I don't need to be famous, but if I could make a bag and be able to support my family, like Dog Mom and I would like to have a kid and get married and buy a property and all that. So if the content creation could be the method that gets us there, I'm all for it, bro. I am all for it. And like you said, just being consistent is the best way to get there. Just got to keep at it, right? You won't know till you know. I'm gonna throw this piece out just because it's got this little nubber. Okay, we're on our last couple slicers right here. If you guys are new in here and you haven't yet, double tap that screen. Say what's up in the chat. If you're hanging out, just vibing, feel free to say something. I'm just chatting with whoever pops in. How long have we been together, Dog Mom and I? We've been together. Honestly, our anniversary is next week. We'll have been together 7 years. So quite a while, to be honest. 7 years. We met in college, and we've been together ever since. So we're getting up there. It's definitely about time to get a ring on it. You know what I mean? So your boy's trying to hustle here. I'm trying to get a ring chase. Super chat. Somebody help me get that ring. I need to start that as a super chat goal down here, is helping me buy a ring for Dog Mom, because rings are expensive right now. Well, they're always expensive. You know what I mean? But as I get more close to like seriously thinking about it, I'm like, dang, I needed to be setting money aside a long time ago. I didn't realize how expensive it gets quickly too. And then when you find out you gotta buy 2 rings, because it's not just the engagement ring. Like you got the wedding ring and the engagement ring, and you're like, what? There's 2 rings? I thought there was only one. What's going on, Enrique? Welcome in. All right, y'all just heard that timer, or I don't know if you did, but timer just went off. So I'm about to rotate the potatoes that are in here. And then we just finished chopping the last of these. So we got the rest of them chopped up in here. What's going on, everybody? Appreciate y'all popping in. Oh yeah, the towel. Oh, I forgot about doing that. Yeah, I actually have one right here. I don't have any more potatoes to cut. What was I thinking, man? That is a really good tip though, bro. Yeah, I could see that it would definitely work though, because it's already like harder to move this. If it was wet or damp, it would definitely help. I appreciate any of the cooking tips we've been getting. We got a couple chefs that pop in here, and be dropping some knowledge on the cooking segments, because we don't. Dog Mom and I are getting new into the cooking. Neither of us have really done too intensive of cooking, so we actually want to take some of the recipes that you guys drop in the chat and make some of them, especially on the live stream. It'd be fun. Why not just get stainless steel rings? It'd be cheaper. Shoot, bro, I wish I could do that. Honestly, Dog Mom's not too picky, so she's been really cool about she's like, you could do an opal if you want. You don't have to do a diamond because diamonds are so expensive right now, or stuff like that. But your boy wants to do it right, so we're gonna get her the right ring. It's just a matter of time. You barely keep up with your Facebook and Instagram. You have a 2-year-old, so he's a handful at times. Dude, I can only imagine how hard it is to keep up with a little one. It's hard to keep up with the dog sometimes, so I can only imagine a kid. But we both want a kid, but she needs a ring first. You know what I mean? So I'm on the ring chase right now, Gray. Trying to get enough funds to be able to. We actually, for the first time, went like looking at rings Sunday. Wait, yesterday. Yesterday, she tried on some rings. We went to Renegers. You probably know where that is, Gray. They had like a little antique ring shop, and we were looking at some of the rings there. It's all good, bro. I knew what you were referring to. What kind of rings? She wants a emerald cut diamond with tapered baguettes on the sides. So the emerald cut is the like long rectangle shaped diamond, and then she likes the tapered diamonds on the side right here like this. So I don't really have a picture of one I could show you. They're mostly on my phone. I could show you on the PC sometime, but something like that is what she's looking for. It's your first time in my life, but definitely won't be the last. Hey, I appreciate that, bro. If you haven't yet, hit the subscribe and turn on the bell notification, and that'll definitely help notify you when we're live. I need to rotate these potatoes though. That way, Dog Mom is usually the one that's live on this channel, but you'll see me here too as well. Whoa! Oh, the steam. I forgot that it just hits you in the face like that. The potatoes are screaming, boys. I hear them. Ugh. It's always hard to lift that pizza stone one. It's so heavy. Okay. And then I'm going to put these back in. And I'm going to say that's already been an extra 3 minutes. So instead of 12, we'll put 11. No. We'll put 10. We'll put 10 minutes and check them. They're supposed to go for 25 minutes. So we need them to cook for 25 minutes. What's the name of it? The antique. It's in Mount Dora. Renegers. It's in Mount Dora. It's fun. It's a cool little like antique. What do you call that? What would you call that? Not yard sales, but like a bunch of people have a bunch of different booths and stuff like that. Flea market. Flea market. That's the word I was looking for. It's kind of between not between DeLand, but you can get to DeLand that way for sure. Such a preference for rings, my man. So specific. That's her. She found out what type of ring she likes. So as a guy, all I could do is try and listen to her wishes, especially if it's something that she's going to be wearing for 40 years, 50 years, 60 years. You know what I mean? Got to get her what she wants. And if she knows what she wants, it makes my job a lot easier because then I'm not just blindly going in there trying to figure out what type of ring she wants. I actually got some reference points to go off of so I make the right choice. You know what I mean? That way, when you actually open it up like this, it's the one she would want or like similar to the one she wants. You know what I mean? No surprises. We don't want no surprises because what if she doesn't like it? Definitely want to make sure you get the right cut diamond at least. So, at least we got a starting point, boys, right? Am I right? We're getting closer. The more Dog Mom knows what she wants, the easier it is for me to be able to make it happen. Smart man, says Nicholas. I'm learning here, bro. I'm learning here. Gotta please the lady. Yes, sir. That's why I was like, I gotta go live and try and get some members and some super chats and say what's up and hang out with y'all. Because she had tried earlier, but for some reason the algorithm was messed up or something like that. But she said she only had like 5 people in here at one point, which is crazy because she's usually the one that averages like a couple hundred in here at a time. Usually when I'm in here live, the numbers are about what it is, maybe a little bit more than this. But when Dog Mom's in here, usually the numbers are pretty high. But there's also a lot more guys that are just going to pass on somebody like me chopping potatoes. It's a lot easier to watch a lady do something, you know what I mean? Easier on the eyes, but I'm chill too. I'm chill too. I can be chill, bro. Dog Mom had made me some iced coffee. That's what's in here right now. Okay, once that timer goes off, we are going to be putting the other batch of potatoes on the thing. What I am about to tag, hold on, let me grab them first, are the hefty meal prep containers. So what you're going to see me tagging on screen next are what we use to store all of our meal prep. They're cheap and they are easy to clean. That's the main thing. And usually we put our sweet potatoes in these. So that is what I'm going to be doing next. So I like to lay them out kind of how I'm going to portion them out. I think I'm only going to need probably 4 or 5 of these. So not too many. I think I'll put out 6 just in case. But I don't need a ton of them. Just enough. You said you'd rather watch me? Hey, I appreciate that, bro. I'll take that as a compliment. I won't tell her. We can keep that between me and you, bro. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. But what I tagged were the hefty containers. They're pretty cheap and they have lids that come with them as well. So if you guys are ever wondering what we use for storing our meal prep, I want to get some nice glass containers, but I need some that are all uniform size. I feel like with the glass containers that you buy, usually it's like 4 small ones, 4 mega ones, 4 medium ones. And I'm like, bro, I need 8 of the medium sized ones. Just sell me a box that has all 8 of the same size. That's what I'd like. I'm just complaining over here. I ain't that mad about it, but it would be nice if you could just literally like handpick what size you want and just get a box of 24 of those or 8 of those, you know? Don't give me the tiny little ones like these. What am I gonna do with these? You know what I mean? I gotta put some berries in these, but I can't put no chicken in here. I can't fit nothing in here. And those are the ones they always give you the most of, right? Okay, so we have these to put the potatoes in once they're done. And we made a couple more dishes for Dog Mom's stream tomorrow. Don't tell her. Well, she'll find out, but she'll be happy that we did this, boys. She'll be happy that we did the potatoes because she was talking about having to do it when she got home, and we're covering it for her. So hopefully she hasn't seen this live yet, and we can surprise her. So like I said earlier, that's how you get the brownie points. That's how we get the brownie points. We're stuck in a brownie points right now, taking care of some of the chores that she otherwise would be doing. What am I doing after this? I don't know. It depends how well the live's going. If we get a couple more super chats and members in the chat, I might stay live a little bit longer. But otherwise, I'll probably wrap it up after meal prep. And I was probably going to do some gaming. I was going to play some video games. I've been playing some RuneScape. I need to edit a YouTube video as well for my pressure washing channel, but I kind of want to play some video games. I've been playing a lot of RuneScape lately. Honestly, that's what I could do on stream with y'all too. Usually I'll pull up the iPad right here and play some RuneScape while we chirp in the chat. The goated game. I should have a gaming channel. I do have a gaming channel, but I don't upload there enough. It's not worth it enough to like divide my time amongst other channels that aren't already monetized. I need to just go ahead and do the like gaming on the monetized channels. You know what I mean? So if I'm gaming, it's either on this channel. Usually it's on my pressure washing channel, but I'll do gaming on those channels. Just because you can actually tag products and make money and monetize, you know what I mean, stuff like that. So otherwise, I might as well not even stream it if I'm going to be doing it on my channel that only has like 20 subs. My gaming channel's like 20 subs, bro. Which ain't nothing wrong with 20 subs. Don't get me wrong, it's a starting point. But like compared to this channel or my pressure washing channel, it's like shoot, I should just be gaming on one of those. I feel like I was dividing my time too much amongst too many different YouTube channels. I got to get my focus back on our main channels. So that's why you'll see us doing the lives more on here as well. That is why we've gotten a couple new members in the past couple weeks, though. So much appreciated to any of our members that have been supporting the chat and the channel. Definitely helps. If you guys haven't yet, double tap that screen. That lets the algorithm know that you're enjoying yourself. Keep you around longer, show us to more people, all those things. All the goodies. Yeah, and spam the chat reactions. That helps too. Anybody that spams those, I appreciate you. I can see the hearts and the little celebrations popping up on screen. You don't know Dog Mom, is she as chill as me? Yeah, she's pretty chill too. If you haven't yet, well, like after this live's over, you can watch some of our other content. She's in a lot of the other lives, but you'll catch us both on here. Either me or her doing live streams or a lot of our shorts and our long form videos we're both in. But yeah, she's chill too. She's a chill lady. She's usually on here in the morning, so you'll see her around like 10 a.m. or so. And she's usually live till about 2 to 4 o'clock. I got off of work at 4 o'clock and decided I'd pop on the live while I did some meal prep. So that's why you see me here instead of her. She's out teaching right now. So she teaches dance in the afternoons. Sometimes she teaches dance to the live stream if she gets enough members or super chats. She'll do a goal sometimes and she'll teach chat a dance lesson. Because that's what she does for a living. What do I feed my dog? We feed him Taste of the Wild is the brand that we feed him. And let's see, what did I tag? I think I tagged the hefty things, right? Yeah. Sometimes I'll tag stuff that the dog is using. What we're going to try and do here is get these potatoes portioned out. I'll probably pull them out, let them cool down in these containers before I put the containers away. But we have another batch that needs to go in the oven. And while that is in the oven, I'll probably take y'all outside and we can do some fetch with the boy. Because he likes to. And he's hanging out here being a good boy if y'all want to see him real quick. He's right down there. Yeah, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you, mister. And y'all just heard that timer, which means the potatoes should be done in the oven. Let me check. All right, the way Dog Mom tests them is she stabs them with a fork. So let me see. Let's see. I think they're pretty done. Like that one. Oh no! We got a potato down. Let me toss that one, boys. I'm gonna let it go for like, let me do 2 more minutes, and then we'll pull those out because they will be ready to go. My dog seems like a nice dog. He's a good boy. He is a good boy. He's hanging out right here because we were talking about him. But yeah, he's a good golden retriever. I mean, that's why so many people follow him, right? He's easy to like, though. If you guys are new in here and you want to subscribe, that definitely helps. We're on our way to 1 million subscribers. We're probably 35K away now, maybe a little less than 35K. So we're getting close. What's going on, Drizzy? What's going on? She's at work right now. She is teaching dance tonight. So she's working. Y'all are stuck with me, unfortunately. I apologize. But feel free to say what's up in the chat if you guys are just lurking. Yeah, he's good with strangers. He's almost too friendly sometimes. So he thinks every person is one of his friends, and I'm like, bro, they're a stranger. They're not all your friends. Some people don't like dogs, but he likes all people. So he's always trying to get some attention and some love from whoever it is. It doesn't matter if you're a stranger or not. So when we take him out in public, that man be going crazy. What's up from Puerto Rico, Roy? I appreciate you dropping in here, brother. Welcome in, welcome in. Feel free to say what's up. Hang out, chirp in the chat, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and if you guys are feeling generous, drop a super chat or become a member. It's only $1. Easiest way to support the channel, and you get access to members only content and all of our content about 24 hours early. So you get early release on all of our videos and all of our shorts, and some like I said, members only live stream, and your name turns green in the chat. So it's another cool way to support. Roy Anthony, let's go. Don't think you weren't happy to see me. You were just asking where she was at. Yeah, she's working tonight. She was on the live earlier today, and then she had to go teach dance until 9:30 tonight. So I was just trying to knock out some of the meal prep that we were going to be doing. Anyway, make it a little easier on her by having some of it done. You know what I mean? So it'll be less work that she has to do later because she's working right now. So least I can do, you know what I mean? Oh, let's go, Charles, with the 100. Let's go, Charles. I appreciate you, brother. Orson, yep, like Gray said right there, we have a link tree, and that's another great way to support the channel. I have to watch what I say, Gray, because they use the verbal or the verbal. The algorithm understands what you're saying, and I don't want to say anything too much, you know what I mean? But it is another great way to support our channel. Our link tree has all of our other socials, so it's a great way to support us. And W's in the chat for Charles, man. I appreciate you dropping that 100, homie. But yeah, Gray's on the right path there. That is definitely a better way because there is a percentage that it's like 30%, I think, something like that. So it is unfortunate, but it is what it is. We're using their platform, you know what I mean? Can't be mad. Okay, the timers went off. I need to put the trays over here so we can portion them out. Let me grab them out of here. Sheesh, that steam just hit me in the face. All right, boys, look. We've got roasted sweet potatoes that are going to be great for meal prep over the next... Honestly, the last one only lasted a week, so we've been going through these potatoes like crazy. Big W says, Nicholas, let's go, brother. Corey's in the chat. What's going on? All right, potatoes are done. Round one of the potatoes are done. Let's get these out of here, and then let's get them put into these containers, and then that way we can put this next batch in the oven right here because we got a whole nother batch to go. But sweet potatoes are cheap, man. I was getting like 5 pounds for $5 at Sam's Club, so you can't beat that. I feel like for meal prep as a like protein or a carb source, let me figure out how I'm gonna do this. We've been trying to eat more at the house. We were doing a lot of eating out last year, and one of our New Year's resolutions was to start meal prepping and making stuff at the house. So we've been trying to implement the lives around that aspect as well, because it helps us hold ourselves more accountable. If we're firing up the live and chit-chatting with y'all, it doesn't make the meal prep as hard, and also it kind of holds us accountable to like, we got to go live, so we need to make sure we're doing our meal prepping too. Because sometimes it's hard to do certain things on the live because you're live with the audience. Stuff that you would do off stream while you're live, you're like, crap, I can't do that, I'm live. So we've been trying to implement some of the things that we need to make better habits of, such as the meal prep, something that we can do with y'all. And it's a great way to bond with the community and just hang out and vibe. So that's what we're doing, boys. That's why we're here. That's why I've gathered you here tonight. Yeah, great. Honestly, it's about that much. And if it's made on via an iPhone, iOS, then it's even more because they get a percentage as well. Unfortunately. I appreciate that 100 though, Charles. I appreciate anybody supporting the channel however they can, whether that's just a like or a subscribe, or becoming a member, or dropping a sticker. I like my stickers too. Okay, so I'm putting these potatoes on for the next round that is gonna go in the oven here. I don't think I'll be able to fit them all on this tray, so I'm not gonna try to. Just get a nice even spread on here. Make sure they're all touching the hot plate. And then I think I can fit the rest on the other pan, so we are good. We're good on that. Let me just get this other pan cleared off so I can do that. So we got 1 container's worth. This one will be for Roscoe, and then we'll also have some for ourselves. Like I said, also the sweet potatoes are nice because we use them for the dog's treats as well. So it definitely helps that they got a dual purpose in this household. Okay, boys, I'm over here. Just for a second, let me just finish clearing out these potatoes. They shouldn't be sticking to this. Nice. Perfect. The first time I meal prepped these, I did not oil the baking sheet, and they were all stuck, so it was awful trying to peel these all off. Now that I coat it with just a little bit of oil, they easily come right off the thing. The foil. And do y'all say foil or full? Because my girl's always corrected me on that. But my whole side of the family says full, and her whole side of the family says foil, like probably like normal people. But what can I say? I got a little bit of an accent. I can't hide it. It is what it is. Gotta run. Dad duties never stop. Hey, take it easy, Gray. I always appreciate you supporting the channel. And thanks for always being a member too, bro. Much appreciated. Have a good night. Hopefully y'all have a good dinner. Alright, we almost got both of these trays cleared off. And I'm about to add more potatoes and go for round 2 over here. Round 2. Okay. So far. Oh, Travis, what's going on, brother? Thank you for the thumbs up. Always appreciate you, Travis. We're dog mom ain't here tonight. It's just your boy. I'm meal prepping the sweet potatoes again for the week. So I figured I'd pop on the live and do some dishes and do that. So welcome in, brother. Welcome in. Dog mom is teaching dance tonight, so she is not on the live. That's all right though. Y'all can hang out with me. Sometimes when I pop on the screen and it's dog mom that's been live a while, I'll watch the numbers drop immediately. I'm like, no, am I that ugly? Why y'all leaving me? So I appreciate when people just come by and hang out. Makes me feel like I'm not the black sheep of the channel. You know what I mean? Okay, we're putting our second batch of potatoes in the oven. We're gonna start with these going on top. And then we'll do this batch on the bottom. We set our timer for 12 minutes. And then we'll rotate them. At 12 minutes, we'll flip them. Who stacked? Travis with the 100, 100, 100. Let's go, brother. Heck yeah, man. Always appreciate you dropping in here. Hey, Nicholas. Nicholas with the party hat. Let's go, brother. Heck yeah, I appreciate y'all supporting me tonight. Yeah, sometimes I'm kind of nervous to do the lives on this channel because y'all are so used to Dog Mom. But your boy surprised you tonight. It's just me. Now you got this, bro. We got 2 containers worth right here. Let me give it a little taste test. Oh yeah, we're in business. Okay. I think we'll while we got a little bit of daylight, maybe we'll take the doggy outside and play some fetch. We might as well play some fetch with Roscoe. You know what I mean? We got 10 minutes on the timer before we got to get back inside. You want to go outside? I appreciate that dono, Nicholas, or the sticker. Definitely helps. You want to go out here and play some fetch? Sometimes he's like, I don't know if I want to. All right, let's get out of here. Hold on, y'all, because I got to get y'all set up like Dog Mom be doing. She's good at it. She's way better at this part than I am. She'd be moving y'all all around the house like it's nothing. I'm like, how does she do this? So if it's jumpy, this your boy ain't got the camera work like she do. And how about it being 7:30 and it's still daylight outside? Yesterday or the day before, it would not have been like that. Roscoe is such a great dog. Yeah, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's hovering watching this right now. So what I'm about to do is tag the Chuck It because it is Roscoe's favorite toy. And you can't go wrong with a ball. Dogs love balls, right? Yeah, you like playing fetch? Gotta support the bros too, you know. Yes, sir. That's what I'm saying, Nicholas. If you honestly, if you haven't been in the lives before this one, um, usually it's my girl that's hosting, and I'll be popping in and out. But tonight I'm actually hosting with another 100. Let's go, Nicholas. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna try and stand in front. Let me get him set up a little bit, because I like to give him a little bit of running room. Okay, you want this? You ready? And we tagged the Chuck It down below, so if you guys are interested in what ball he's using, or if y'all want to play fetch with your doggy, just tap this little thing right there. Yeah, W Nicholas. Travis is always in here dropping the 100s too, so I appreciate both of y'all. Travis is always dropping the 100s. Multiple streams in a row. That's my man's go-to sticker. Hey, Kane is back with the happy poop. Let's go, Kane. I appreciate you. All the boys hanging out tonight. Let's see if he actually brings our ball back. He likes to go over here and be a little pest to this husky that's over there. He's always teasing him. And that fence is weak. He's going through the fence. Roscoe! Come here. Come on. That boy's always he on his own adventure. Yeah, I know. He puts his ball down and he goes and there's a hole in the fence. Get your ball. See, he forgot that he was playing fetch with me. He went and did his own thing. He's gonna bring it back though now. Roscoe, get your ball. All right. Might take a command or two. Or 3 or 4. How many times am I gonna have to say it? Get your ball. Let's see if he grabs it and runs. Man, what's he doing over there? He's gonna make me go get it. All right, boys. He's gonna make me go over there. Unfortunately, see, he's not as well behaved as y'all thought. He's over there trying to see if I'm gonna make him come or not. Get your ball. And the second I go over there, watch. The second I go over there, he's gonna go grab his ball because he knows what I'm saying. It's just a matter of, do I have to listen or not? Let me see. Oh, he's not making me. Bruh, don't you know you're on the live? He don't even know he's live right now. Get your ball. All right, that's my last command. Roscoe's like, chill, he'll be back. Yeah, exactly. If I gave him like 5 minutes, he would eventually grab it and come over. But there's a husky on the other side of that fence that he's like teasing. Oh, he's grabbing it. He's grabbing it, boys. He's coming back. We might be on the right path of behavior. My man's is on his way. The world's slowest retriever, Roscoe Dash. Good boy. Oh, and he brought it halfway. We'll take it though. We'll take it. He's on the case of something. You'll see how heavy he's sniffing right there. He's looking. Something was here. Hey, get out of there. There's chemicals in that fountain, so I don't really want him drinking out of it. I don't even want him getting splashed by it. I know he's like, chill, bro. This is my time. But like I was saying the other week, we did some firewood over here on this fire pit that we got. We still got some good wood. So I was thinking, Gray said it might get cold again next week here in Florida. So we might do another little bonfire stream so that we can roast some weenies and chill with the chat again. It was fun doing a little bonfire stream the other night. Something came through our yard though, because he's hot on the scent. Well, I was thinking we were going to be able to play fetch. Go! Let's see if he brings this one back. We're using the chuck it here. All right, you ready? Oh, sometimes I get close to hitting these birdhouses. I mean, I hit them all the time, but I don't want to break it. Where did it go? Okay, he's got it. He's got it. Bring it here. What's going on, everybody? Your boy's sitting behind the camera now because I was showing y'all fetch, but he ain't being as fetchy as I thought he'd be. I thought he wanted to play. Maybe I was making him play. I was like, I got like 12 minutes before the potatoes need to be rotated. I was like, I'll come out here and play fetch with Roscoe. He don't want to play. Him in his own world doing his own thing. Dang, the hair ain't looking too bad today. It's a little crazy, but usually Dog Mom's putting product in my hair. It looks a lot more tame than it does right now. We got a plane going over us. Well, I was hoping you'd come back here soon. What were we making? You saw the sweet potatoes? Honestly, I was just prepping sweet potatoes. We used all of the ones that I did last week. So we used sweet potatoes as a treat for Roscoe. So we need a couple containers worth just for him. Instead of giving him like normal dog treats, he's on a more restricted diet because he's got food allergies. So we got to prep the sweet potatoes for that. And then also, where's your ball? Go get your ball. You brought back the wrong ball. This man, we threw the chuck at ball. He brought this back. Go get your ball. He's gone. But yeah, then we also do the sweet potatoes for a carb for our meals. So I do it for both. Travis with the thumbs up. Let's go, brother. Well, this man is on a mission right now. He's back to this spot over here, sniffing crazy. Oh, he might be going for a poo. We might need to be dropping those happy poops in the chat. I think that's what he's doing. Let's see. I won't show y'all, but he is on that scent. Oh yeah, you can't see it. He's doing it behind the shed. Oh, nope. He is on the scent. He has a really good sniffer though. Sometimes I'll watch him in the yard and I'm like, what was here? I can't smell nothing. Roscoe, go get your ball. Go get your ball. Hey, 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 go get your ball. Gotta remind him sometimes that he was playing fetch. Go get your ball. He brought back a different ball and now he doesn't remember which ball he had and where it was. None of that. Look at him trying to think about it. He's trying to figure it out, but he don't remember. He's like, where did I put that thing? I think it was somewhere over here. What's going on, Dave? Appreciate you stopping in here, homie. I didn't mean to pass over your comment. We're streaming out of Florida here. We are in Florida. I was playing with the dog, but he ain't gonna get his ball. I might have to go find it for him. Nicholas with the GG. Let's go, bro. I appreciate that, homie. Always love the stickers in here. Appreciate that, GG, bro. We'll go back inside here in a minute. I don't think he's going to find it. I think your boy's going to have to go find it for him. Let me go around the house real quick and grab this ball. Hold on. Appreciate that, Nicholas. Look, your ball right here. He's about done, as y'all can see. But we were using the chuck it ball. That's what was tagged there. All right, boys, we're going back inside. This man is on one. He's on his own mission here. He's crazy. He's crazy. Heck yeah, heck yeah. All right, boys, let me turn this camera. Y'all can see my pretty face. Okay, we're back. Let's see if that timer's gone off yet. Oh, it did. Oh, it just went off. Nice, perfect timing then. Perfect timing. All right, what we got to do is change the exposure here. We got to rotate the potatoes that are in there. Bada boom, bada boom. Yes, sir, I got you. Hey, I appreciate you, homie. I appreciate you dropping the knife tip and stuff in here too. And the damp rag thing. I need to tell my girl about that one because we'll definitely be using that one. Because the cutting boards are always sliding on our tables. So I appreciate that tip. A little bit of knowledge. That's another good thing about the lives and hanging out with people. You know what I mean? Instead of like having to Google something or something you would never Google, somebody in the chat's going to drop the tip and you're like, dang, I didn't know that. And now that I got that knowledge in my head going forward, I didn't even have to Google it. And now I know a little something, something. Otherwise, I would have just been dealing with that problem for a long time. You like the size of the backyard? Heck yeah, bro. Yeah, Roscoe does too. He likes playing fetch back there. It's enough of a yard to be able to actually chuck a ball, you know? He's got some running room. Okay, I'm rotating these potatoes. The ones on the bottom are going on the top and vice versa. Ooh. I need to do a workout stream with y'all. Dog Mom and I have been talking about getting a workout set up here. So I just put 12 minutes back on the clock. I have a squat bar and I have like the plates and stuff that go on it, but I don't have a squat rack and I need some dumbbells. But then we could do some at-home workouts because your boy's degree is in exercise science. So I want to utilize my degree and I've also wanted to put out some fitness content. And I haven't ever done it yet. So I figure a workout stream and doing some workout videos would be a good way to add an element to the channel while also getting our fitness on, you know what I mean? And using my degree that I don't even use because your boy actually pressure washes on a regular basis. So that's my day job is running my pressure washing business. So I don't actually use my degree that I spent all this money on. Hey, Umberto, I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you stopping in here. Bada bing, bada boom. So we'll let those potatoes go just a little bit longer, and then we will portion these out. So we've got this container worth that I'll probably write Roscoe on. That's another good thing about these containers is you can write on them with a marker, and then you can wipe it right off when you're doing the dish. So you can label them for whatever you're needing to label them. Matter of fact, I'm about to tag the containers one last time since we're not using the chuck it anymore. We're doing good though, boys. We're doing good. Having a nice little productive live. Didn't know what to expect going live because Dog Mom's been handling the lives on here recently, but it is nice that you guys are popping through and hanging out and saying what's up. I'm gonna say Roscoe's treats. That's what I'll write on here, and I'll keep this one thought out. It really does help, especially if you end up using new knives. You want to protect those fingers. Yeah, honestly, bro, I don't know if well, like I've used a sharp knife before, but I've never owned like a nice set of sharp knives where like you could really slice the crap out of your finger if you aren't paying attention or aren't doing it right. And that's the type of knives that I want. I want to get some nice new ones. Something that's gonna be for the long run too. I need to learn how to sharpen a knife too. All right, your boys taste testing the sweet potatoes. They're good. They're good. What's going on, Rapid? Appreciate you stopping in here. We just been meal prepping these potatoes, and we did one batch right here, and then we're going to finish this last batch and see what's going on with the live after that. Can you get a job there? A job doing what? What do you want to do? What kind of skills you got? Sheesh. Your boy might kill some of these sweet potatoes. These are good. That'd be a great addition to the channel. You like watching that type of content? I figure so I could host the workout session of the live or the video, whatever we decide on it, using the knowledge that I have from exercise from my degree, basically working out, building routines, progression overload, stuff like that. But where Dog Mom's specialty is that would complement the video is that she's done yoga her entire life. And so she's really good at leading yoga classes. And she's also really good at dance. That's what she does for a living is teach dance. So I figure both of those segments kind of go hand in hand. So we might end up implementing those lives into their own live streams on the channel at some point where we'll do like a workout into a yoga session and let me lead the workout portion of the live and then let Dog Mom lead the yoga portion of the live. And then it's something where like the audience or whoever's watching could hop in or join or do their own workout. And it's kind of easier to hold yourself accountable or be motivated when other people are kind of doing the same thing. You know what I mean? It's kind of like the dish segments that we do on here. Sometimes people will pop in and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna do my dishes while you do yours," or "You motivated me to do my dishes," stuff like that. So, just trying to help people hold themselves more accountable, and that definitely helps when you got a little bit of motivation behind you. You know what I mean? Ba bam bing, ba bam boom. Sheesh. You boys been live 2 hours now. I'm killing it. Usually Dog Mom's the one that's live for quite a while. I figure we could pop on and give it a try though after the job. I wasn't too tired after working today because I only had one job on the books. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll host a live. I was like, baby, what you think about that? She's like, do it, do it. When usually I'm like, I'll probably go live on my other channel. Usually I'm live on my personal channel, my pressure washing channel, not this Golden Life of Roscoe channel. This is more of like our family channel. So unless we're both here, usually I don't touch it. But we're trying to get more involved on both. Ba-bing, ba-ba-boom. What are we looking at time wise? We got 6 more minutes. What can we do? I guess I could technically finish these dish, but I might leave those for Dog Mom. So she likes to do a dish segment in the mornings on the stream, and she likes to have a nice full sink of dish. She doesn't like to, but when there is a full sink of dish, it gives her something to do on the live. I'm just pawning the dishes off on her. You know what I mean? I don't want to do them, but she don't mind. She doesn't mind doing them as long as she's doing the lives as well. So otherwise, she won't have any because I just did a bunch. Ba-ba-bum, ba-bum-bum. I'm snacking on these potatoes over here. I'm supposed to be saving them. They're good though. Something about sweet potatoes. I used to not like them as a kid, but they ain't bad now. I don't know why as a kid I was like, I don't like sweet potatoes. Unless it was like a sweet potato casserole. I did like sweet potato casseroles. But now I'm at the point where I'm like, sweet potatoes, I've been sleeping on these. These things are good. What's everybody got planned for dinner? Or if you've already eaten dinner, what'd y'all have? I think we're supposed to do meatballs tonight. I think my lady's gonna be making some meatballs. Bum 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 bum. We shall see though. If you guys are new in here and you haven't yet, double tap that screen. We're getting up there in likes. I think we're at 50 likes right now, so not too bad, not too bad. Appreciate anybody that pops by and hangs out as well, or becomes a member. Let's get one more member before the live ends. We got a member at the beginning of the stream. That was nice, William. Williams popped by a couple times. It's nice that this time he became a member. Always nice having a new member, and then their name's green in the chat, so I know that I gotta give y'all a little special attention. Sometimes there's just trolls that pop by, but sometimes there's cool people. Usually there's cool people, but a lot of the times there's people just wanting to troll on the internet like usual. I think those exist in all corners of the internet, though. You know what I mean? I think you're always going to run into a troll, especially if you're doing something that either they want to do or haven't done or would never do. All of the above. There's going to be a hater for that. You know what I mean? You got to kind of just use them as your motivation more than letting them talk you out of doing something. So our haters are our motivators, right? That's how it goes. We've got 2 containers completely full, and I'm hoping this last batch will make like 2 more, and we'll be set for a couple of days. I like to freeze one. I like to keep one thawed out for our sides. So we use these sweet potatoes as part of our meal prep. It's just easier to meal prep them all in the same container, and then just portion them out as we need them. We're trying to get better about eating healthier. Start doing shorts on workout. Yeah, I need to do more shorts as well. Short content is great for discoverability on the internet, or especially on YouTube. Putting out shorts is like the freest way of getting some notice, putting some notice on your name. You know what I mean? Because you're kind of just getting served up on a platter. People don't have to actively go out and like seek your content or click on you. You're kind of just fed in the algorithm. You know what I mean? So as long as you're putting out something that's worth watching or creative enough or entertaining enough, like putting out a short is a great way for people to stumble across you, and then maybe they'll come back, they'll sub, and then the next time you put out a long form or you go live or whatever, then they're like, bro, I saw you from a short. I definitely think I should. I think that's a good idea, Nicholas. We've also talked about doing a segment where we take Roscoe somewhere, whether it's on a long walk or to like a dog park around town, something like that, and making a video about that as well. Just new ways to put out some content that people would be willing to watch. I'm always about trying to put out some value-driven content. So if I can find some value putting it out, then I think people will be more receptive to it. If it ain't nothing, then it ain't worth watching. You know what I mean? Don Trill, what's going on, brother? Appreciate you stopping in here, homie. I'm just waiting on this timer to go off over here. I got some sweet potatoes in the oven. I've already meal prepped a couple containers worth. We got another batch that's about to come out here in a minute. And I got to divvy those up into the containers, and then we will be done with meal prep. We chopped the potatoes on stream. Nicholas with another 100. Let's go, bro. Appreciate you, homie. But just trying to finish this meal prep, and we did a little bit of the dishes on stream. And that's basically all we did. We did a little fetch sesh with Roscoe, but he wasn't really feeling it. He was more into his sniffing around the block, seeing what was up. Who crossed paths in the backyard while he was gone, you know what I mean? So he was hot on the case of some sort of scent out there. Bada bing, bada boom. If you guys are new in here, feel free to double tap on that screen. That helps move the algorithm. Vote on the poll. And if you guys are feeling generous enough, drop a sticker or become a member. It's only $1. Easiest way to support the channel and the cheapest way to support the channel. And subscribe if you guys haven't subscribed. I know a lot of you guys that are chirping in the chat have subbed up and have been here before, but if you guys are new and just lurking and you want to come back, subbing is the best way to. Let's check these potatoes. I need to see. I usually use a fork and poke it through and see. Dad duties are over. Your son can get going 100 miles an hour and then he's passed out in a couple minutes. Hey, that's what I like to see, bro. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, Roscoe's the same thing. He's like our baby, but we'll play a fetch sesh or go on a long walk, and then that man is napping for hours. We're like, dang, all we had to do was take him on a walk. Sometimes he'll be crazy active in here, but it's because he hasn't been like stimulated enough, you know what I mean? Or done enough activity to get him tired. He's getting antsy. That's what I'm trying to say. Ooh, that's hot. That is hot. Okay, I think I'm gonna give these potatoes one more minute, and then they are ready to come out. We'll portion these out, and the meal prep will be done, boys. Let's go. We got a couple containers. We got this one labeled Roscoe's Treats. So if anybody drops a super chat, I will give Roscoe these on stream. Not all of them, just some of them. It's a good little treat for him that he likes. So I'm glad that we found sweet potatoes are one of the treats that he will enjoy that isn't like an actual dog treat, because it's a way cheaper and healthier alternative than whatever they're putting in the dog treats. I have no idea what they're putting in them, but my man's got a lot of food allergies, so the more simple we can be with his diet and our diet, the better we all are. And the happier dog mom is, you know? Bum, 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 bum. What's everybody doing for dinner tonight, though? Anybody want to drop their dinner plans in the chat? You just had an Italian sub sandwich? Dang, yeah, that sounds good. I could go for an Italian sub sandwich. All right, let me make some room over here so that we can do the rest of this prep. I don't think we'll need more than 4 containers. I need to move y'all over here so you can see. Let's see if we can get this more pointed like that. And then let me get this meal prep container. Let me get the potatoes out the oven. That's what I'm trying to say. One batch down, boys. Let's go. I got the last batch over here. We're serving tonight. We're serving tonight. Okay. Let's portion these out. Hopefully they're nice and unstuck from this aluminum foil. So hopefully I did it with enough oil that we can just scoot them across like this. And then I'm just holding the container underneath it. Make it nice and easy, you know what I mean? Nice and simple meal prep. Don't take too long. This took like, what, an hour? But it's just because of how many potatoes. If we only did one batch of potatoes, you could be done in like 20, well, probably like 35 minutes with cutting. Cutting and washing the potatoes be taking a while. Especially if you got dull knives like I do. Aikido, right? That's the brand of knives that I need to look into. I need to just give me a whole set of those, man. I'm just going to splurge at some point. What am I doing? I can fit these last couple in here. Man, I could go for a sub right now. I don't really have any dinner planned until Dog Mom gets home because she said she was going to do dinner. but the boy is kind of getting hungry. Not gonna lie, I had an Uncrustable earlier. I was down bad. I had the Uncrustable. That's my go-to easy calories when I don't got anything planned and I don't feel like making something. I'm like, you know what? An Uncrustable will do right now. Okay. And then this is our last. And all we got to do is scoop these off into a container. Let's just see if we can fit all of these into one, and we will be good. Let's go. Appreciate y'all that have been hanging out tonight, though. Got some new people chirping in the chat for sure. Makes the live a lot more entertaining. Usually when Dog Mom's in here, there's like a couple hundred people watching, but you know when Dog Dad shows his face, everybody wants to leave me. I need some sympathy points, boys. I'm just chirping. I'm just yerping. What's going on, Jen? Is that how you say it? I'm just finishing meal prep right now. We just got the potatoes out of the oven. We already prepped these containers, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we are good to go. That is all. I don't know how many pounds that was. I think that was 5 pounds of potatoes. But I'll wait to put the lids on these last two just because they are hot and ready. Okay, and then I need 2 containers. So I think we are good to go. It's a great way to get noticed quicker when creating content like working out. The lives are a great way, in my opinion, to bond with the audience a lot better, though. Because otherwise, I would only bond with you guys technically through the comment section. You know what I mean? So, like, you would like my video, and then you would say something in the comments, and then maybe I'd respond or not. You know, and it's a lot easier to kind of go back and forth and build a relationship with your audience members, especially the ones that are like here more frequently than not. And it's a great way for the creator to yeah, kind of bridge that gap between the content itself and the community. So I find it as a great way to chit chat with y'all too, and it's more entertaining and more fun to. Gray sent 5 memberships. Let's go, Gray! Heck yeah, brother! I appreciate you. And Nicholas got one. Let's go, Nicholas! I'm so glad you got one of those gifted memberships. Thank you, Gray, bro. I really appreciate you supporting the channel and supporting Dog Mom. I know you supported her when she was doing the yard work the other day. So I appreciate you, brother. Much love, man. Much love, much love. Let's see. Princess got one. Eclipse got one. Nature got one. A couple of y'all got one. I'm glad Nicholas got one. Big dubs, brother. And my girl will be happy that I can say I got something off the live. You know what I mean? If I went live and then I'm like, nobody came through, nobody said anything, it was lonely in there. She'd be like, well, leave it up to me then. But I appreciate you, bro. Now I got some credibility on the lives, and I can chirp to her on our way home and be like, "You'll never guess. You'll never guess who stopped by on the live and blessed us." So I appreciate you, bro, for sure. Always supporting the channel. And now, Nicholas, you have early access to any of our content that comes out going forward, and some of the videos that are hidden behind members only. So now you have access to basically everything on our channel. And when you type in the chat, your name will now be green down there below, at least for the next month. So big dubs for Gray for dropping those gifted subs. And if you guys are new in here, double tap that screen because we are looking at almost 60 likes. I think we're at 55. Is that what it says? Thank you, Gray, for the gift. Yes, bro. Thank you. Both of us say thank you, homie. We both say thank you. If you guys are new in here, say what's up in the chat and double tap that screen because we're getting close to 60 likes. I'd like to get to 60 before we wrap things up. I'm gonna turn this oven off because we are done, and then I want to put these containers away. But we had a nice, successful live here today. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed hanging out with me. I know it's a little bit different seeing Dog Dad versus Dog Mom here. I'm not as easy on the eyes, but I'm chill. I'm chill too, bro. And I'm one half of the channel, basically. Well, 1/3. We got the golden, the star of the show, and then we have Dog Mom and Dog Dad. So y'all got to get used to seeing me because I'm around here, you know? I can't hide in the shadows modding the chat the whole time. I got to show face every now and then. Bada bing, bada boom. My man's is getting antsy. I think it's about dinner time for him too. It's close to 8 o'clock. Usually Roscoe eats right around 7 or 8 o'clock. Now that it's gotten darker later, I was thrown off by the time. I'm like, wait, it's 8 o'clock. He hasn't even started asking for food yet. Usually he's begging for food by now. We feed him twice a day right now, so we were feeding him once a day, and then we got on twice a day, and he seems to like it twice a day. I wish YouTube gave you the option to pick who gets memberships. It's a waste to give somebody who doesn't really watch. Amen, brother. That's a note that I want to make to our YouTube partner manager is some way for you to kind of select, even if it's just one person and the rest of the gifteds go to somebody. That way you can like directly give to somebody who you like that's been chirping in the chat. And you're like, here, bro, if you can't become a member, I'll gift you the member. And that way you can at least select who it's going to. Because like you said, if somebody like pops through on the live at the right time, right as you're going to gift, and then they get gifted a membership, and then they don't even watch this content or they move on. You know what I mean? But hopefully you gifted it. I know Nicholas has been in here all day, so I appreciate you at least getting that gifted member to him. You got memberships from channel and you don't even know that you're subscribed to. Yeah, I'm telling you, if you hit it at the right time and you're in the chat while somebody gifts, you might get the gifted that would have been better served to somebody who's actually chirping in the chat and hanging out and actually helping foster a good vibe here. So I appreciate you dropping those, Gray. I appreciate it. And anybody else that's been hanging out here. Had a nice little live. I think I'm about to wrap it up here, though, boys. I'm tired, I'm sweaty, and I'm about to pee my pants. I got what I needed to get done. I took off some of the chores from Dog Mom so she doesn't have to worry about it. We got the meal prep done for the potatoes. Roscoe's got treats now. The dishes were knocked out. And Nick just dropped the party hat. Let's go, Nicholas. Much appreciated, brothers. I appreciate y'all stopping by. If you guys see the channel live again and it's Dog Mom, tell her I sent you or say what's up and say you had a good time hanging out with me. That way you can vouch for me so that she lets me on the lives a lot more often. Not that she doesn't. I'm just making that up. She's chill. She don't care what I do. But I appreciate y'all hanging out in here. And make sure to tell her that I got those and that she didn't. Yeah, exactly. I got us some memberships today. So much appreciated to y'all. And I'll catch y'all on the next one, everybody. Take it easy, y'all. Peace. And like and subscribe.